Hello everybody. My name is Becky B, your go-to Palia variety streamer. Are you guys ready to relax and have a good time? Because I got some, I say I got some snacks. I've got food. I've got my dinner. I apologize. I'm gonna be eating while I talk to you guys. But welcome on in, everybody. How are we doing today? How is everybody? Welcome. Oh my god. Okay, I want you guys to know that I literally cried when my husband made this food for me. And the reason that I cried when my husband made this food for me was because, yeah, I didn't know what I wanted to eat today. I was very uncertain about what I wanted to eat today. And my husband, he's like, well, I could make, fried rice out of, the sauce that we have left over. Do you want me to do that? And I'm like, that sounds wonderful! And so he made me food, and I'm really happy. Good morning, Sunset. Good morning, Lucas. How are you guys doing today? I hope you guys are well. And so, this is what I cried over. And I'm really happy. I made myself frozen pizza. Don't judge me on my pregnancy diet. I'm not gonna listen. Oh, you can see that in the... Sorry, I've been rearranging some stuff. Ignore that. Just ignore that. That's there. It's just gonna be there temporarily. It's literally all my nail polish. I'm trying to go through stuff in our extra room so that we can get rid of one of the shelves, so we can get a new dresser set so that we can put the baby stuff in. And some of the stuff is migrating into this room, so. The mom answered a cry when offered food. Literally, I had absolutely no idea what I wanted to eat today. But I knew I didn't want the pizza I made. That was the biggest thing. I did not want that pizza. But I wanted food. And so I just I've been sitting here wondering what I wanted, and lately, I think I'm gonna... Peaches, I love you. Oh my god, we just got rated in the very beginning. This is crazy. Peaches, I love Benji. Welcome on in, Raiders. Benji, thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate it so much. Hello, Allie. Welcome on in, guys. Thank you guys so much for the raid. Oh my gosh. Okay. Wait, Allie's here. Allie, can you do some mod stuff for me, or do you want me? I can do. You know what? I'm lazy. I can do it. SO. Exclamation mark SO. Okay, hold on. Copy and pasting Benji's username. Hold on. Wait, I can do one of them. I got one of them. You can get the other shout out. You've done it. I got that shout out. You can do the other one, and we can split the deal. We can split it. You're playing Red Dead Redemption? Okay, I have Red Dead Redemption, but I have not played it yet. So, I got it because I wanted to play it with Ems and Allie and everybody, but I haven't actually gone and done that, so. Oh, you did it when you came in? Did you really? I was gonna say, Meerkat, what happened to your stream, by the way? I went and took a nap, and when I came back, you were not streaming anymore. I thought you still had 9 hours left. Did I sleep through the whole thing? What happened? Oh, your PC messed up. Oh, okay. I was wondering. Also, hi Alicia, welcome on in. Welcome on in. But hold on. I know I had a comment about Korean food. Been in Korea for almost 2 weeks. I love it here. The food is amazing. I'm in love with beef bulgogi and kimchi. Soybean soup is pretty good as well. Oh, doenjang jjigae? I love doenjang jjigae. That is really, my favorite is dakmanduguk. I love kimchi normally, but during pregnancy, I have not been able to eat kimchi, and I'm really sad. And so I was telling my husband, that's why I think I cried. Because I told my husband, I'm like, I really want fried rice. I really want fried rice, but all I really want is kimchi fried rice, but I can't have kimchi right now because morning sickness is just no, you can't do that. And so he made me fried rice, and now I'm happy. Awesome. Oh, and then you came back with a headache. You're gonna continue tomorrow. Oh, okay. What time are you starting tomorrow? Oh wait, I have to go to church. Ow, freaking A. I was gonna say, what time are you starting? And how much time do you have left? Because I'll watch after church. Na 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 na. Wow. Fantastic baby dance. Ooh, ooh. I'm gonna dance, 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 dance. Fantastic, baby. Thank you so much. 17 months. I have been thinking about updating my badges because I know that you don't get any special badges after like 1 year. And I'm gonna do that, boo. I'm gonna do that. Your name is already up here, so I don't need to write it down, just to let you know. I am getting back into writing them down. I just do it off stream now because I get distracted during stream. But you have 7 hours left. You'll start at 12. Your 12 is my 1. Yeah, your 12 is my 1. That'll be about the time I should be finishing having... We're having dinner. We're having lunch together after church service tomorrow. So after that, I'll be there. I'll be in your... if anything, I'll try to lurk while I'm... I'll just have my phone, like, under the table, like, lurking your stream there. Awesome. You wanna know what else made me cry today? I just found out that I weigh the same amount as my husband does. And I'm really upset about it. Hey, Becca, welcome on in. Welcome, welcome. We pulled out the scale and I'm like, okay, thank God, because like the last time I went, I didn't gain any weight. And I'm like, I really should be gaining weight during pregnancy to stay healthy. So I have gained a little bit of weight. And it turns out, even down to the decimal point, we weigh the same amount. And I cried. I cried a little bit. I've never, first off, I have never weighed this much in my life. So, and I've told you guys about like my issues with my body image and everything. And pregnancy has made it so much worse. And yeah, it's normal. It's normal to gain 30 pounds during pregnancy. Every pregnancy is different. You may gain more, you may gain less. It's all okay. You gain what the baby needs you to weigh. I know. And that's the hardest thing, is to keep telling myself that. To tell myself that it's okay. Oh, that reminds me, I didn't say for anybody, but if you need to lurk away, booze. Lurk away. If you gotta raid and run, you do so as well. That is totally fine. But if you want to stick around, please take care of yourself, okay, booze? Take care of yourself and come on back. We would love to have you. So far, I think I've gained 8 kilograms, which is about like 16, a little over 16 pounds, I think, since the start of my pregnancy. And I'm worried because we still have a couple more months left. But it's just like, it's really difficult for me because, again, I'm at like 71.8 kilograms. That's how much I weigh right now, and I've never weighed this much in my life. So it's just kind of hard to tell myself that this is healthy and this is normal, and you're supposed to weigh this much. You're supposed to be gaining weight. You're supposed to be doing these things during pregnancy. But I'm just like, I'm like a fat whale. As I stuff more food in my mouth. You're doing fantastic. I know some people who gain 90 pounds during their pregnancy and still manage to lose it.
Slay! Slay!
More than once. Oh my God, Allie! You didn't have to, Allie, stop it. You're only allowed to do it on YouTube because YouTube is cheaper. You're not allowed to do it on Twitch. Oh my God, guys, can I have hypes in chat for Allie? First off, I think we started a hype train. Secondly, like, freaking the gifted subs. Oh my God. Thank you so much. I appreciate you so much, Boo. You are a wonderful gem that I do not deserve. Hey, Jessica, welcome on in. Hey, Space Age. Well, just remember you have an entire human inside you. That's what I keep telling myself. I'm like, the baby weighs 2 pounds at this point. I also have a whole new organ in my body called the placenta. Then on top of that, I also have like double the blood volume in my body. And my uterus is now weighing more than it's ever weighed before because it's been so stretched out. So I'm like, all of these things do take a factor into the weight gain that I have gained. And so it's like, it's just like the little things I keep telling myself. I know I don't have to, but it makes me feel better. Oh my gosh. Wait. Did I just spawn inside somebody? That was weird. That's weird. I just like spawned right inside of them. Okay. Hey Lily, welcome on in. How you doing, boo? Okay. Let me... How far away am I from... Yeah, I'm gonna just do the return home. I am gonna go home first. We always go home first because I gotta do things. This is for the baby. The biddies don't weigh a thing. Oh my god, Becca. Thank you so much, boo. I appreciate you. I was upgraded with a gifted sub, it seems. Hey, welcome on in. Welcome. Yes, Allie was very, very nice and decided to give some subs to... I'm okay with this. Just want everyone to know. This is okay with me. Allie, thank you guys. Thank you so much, both Allie and Becca, for the biddies. I appreciate you, boos. I appreciate the crap out of you guys. You guys are absolutely wonderful gems that I do not deserve at all. Man, I wish Mark would do that for me. I know, right? No, I respect that he has a girlfriend. As much as I don't like it, I respect it. Are these the flowers that I got from the Lunar New Year event? I sold most of mine. I shouldn't have, but I did. I know how to get you. You really do. You really do, boo. For the last time you needed to plant the forget-me-not flowers because they glow. Yes, I don't know if I have them though. I don't know if none of these are, is it that? I don't know which ones they were. I planted everything I had, but yes, we love Mark. Unless you're dwarf, we love Mark in this house. Hey Goody, welcome on in. It's not like Becky stalked Mark. I don't stalk Mark's family, okay? I only follow his mom because I like her. I like her personality. She's funny. She's wonderful. And she has a YouTube channel. She put herself in the public eye.
This right here is my favorite thing ever. In the history of forever. I think about this every day. I think about this all night long. I stay awake, not sleeping, because I'm thinking about this.
Okay. According to records, that was not confirmed. There is no evidence. But yeah, no, it's not my fault. She was on Instagram and I found her on Instagram. That's a normal activity. That's a normal thing. All right? To find people on Instagram. So I'm not weird. Tell me I'm not weird. I'm not stalking. Not that it would happen. What would you do if Mark became steeped in controversy? That's something that I always hope doesn't happen. Because I know there is a possibility that like anything can happen, honestly. But if he were to do something very controversial, I would take it into account depending on the severity. If he pulled like a Logan Paul, I'm done. Like, we're not doing that. I still will not watch Logan Paul. A lot of people forgave him for what he did. I did not. So it kind of just depends on the severity of the actions that were had. Thank you guys so much for the level 2 hype train. I appreciate you guys. You guys are wonderful. It really depends on the severity of what happens. I am like, I'm not like hardcore in my beliefs and everything, but if you do something that I'm really against, that just seems inhumane, I'm gonna probably drop you in a second. I mean, about going to the place. Oh, well, that's different. I didn't go to the place in his videos. Wait, I never did that. I never went there. I just Googled it. All right. I never actually went. Give me a second. Hold on. We're not done. Hold on. Wait. Almost done. I want you guys to know that I actually don't even look at it when I do that. I think you guys know, obviously, but I look at... Whenever that happens, by the way, I want you to know whenever that happens and Markiplier is on the screen, there is a poster on my door of Thor. And I'm just like staring at Thor. So either way, I'm still looking at a sexy man. It's okay. Nice to the keyboard keeps disconnecting. Plushie update. I went Chappa hunting and unalived a Sernuk and got an elder. Sernuk plushie! IDK stuff happens weird. That is, oh, I envy you so much. I envy you so much because I want a Sernuk more than anything. Today we're fishing. Today we're fishing. Yes. Yes, we're going to party and we'll get into parties and we're going to go fishing today. That is the goal, but I will be stopping fishing. I will stop fishing in order to go and to do the Maji Market. I haven't played Palia in a while. You want to come get some fish? No, it's really late for you. I'm not going to make you stay up. If you want to, you can, but I'm not going to make you. I know it's late for you. I'm just saying, boop the random dudes who walk up because they may have a plushie. I guess so. I guess so. Moral of the story. Just, if you have a chance to unalive a creature in Palia, just do it. Just do it. Just do it. Okay. C7 is Kilima. C7 is Kilima. C7's probably right up there. All right. To the Rummage Piles. I haven't stopped watching too many YouTuber streamers because of their mistakes or action that it's unreal. If Mark ever did something, I'd cry. Yeah, I have stopped. I don't know why I read that as haven't. I have stopped. Yeah, no, there's a lot of times where if a streamer or somebody gets wrapped in, it depends on what they've done and the severity and if I accept their apology for it. But, like, something to the extent of, like, well, Logan Paul did. Well, never. I wasn't a Logan Paul fan before, so it didn't hit me hard. But it was also something where I was just like, I will not support this person or watch any of their videos. And I'm just like, how did he come back from that? How did he come back from that? You've been up for 18 hours. Go to bed. Been awake since 5 a.m. yesterday morning. Becky, have you met Darth? Darth? I don't know. Have I? I don't know. Sorry, I might be really distracted by my food. We do sexy dance for luck. Sexy dance for luck. Hunter, I guess 18 hours isn't too bad, but main reason I don't watch Mr. Beast is all. Oh yeah, I don't like Mr. Beast either. Yes, I have seen. Yes, now I know. I didn't know the name, but I know who that is. Yes, that's. Is it Benji's? Benji's pet, right? What a good dance! It was a beautiful, glorious dance. No, that's one thing, cause like people be like, "Oh my God, have you watched Beast Games?" I'm like, I purposely am not watching Beast Games because of the controversy and the way he treated the contestants. I am very against it. I get that the idea is like a Squid Games kind of idea where they like torture people and unalive them back and forth, but this is television. You brought real people and you didn't even give them proper medications that their daily medications. Like there was a story of someone who was just, because they were epileptic and was not given their medication, were like just seizing on the ground and like they didn't care. So it's like things like that where people are treated really, really poorly are like just thought of like, I feel like it made it look like we are beneath him. And I didn't like that. And that's why I don't. The contestants, his employees hiding stuff that is illegal, so many things. He's like, exactly. And so I'm like, once I heard the story about the person with epilepsy, I'm like, I have a mother who has epilepsy. And I know what it's like when she doesn't have her medication. And to deprive someone of their medication, I couldn't. So I literally unsubscribed, unfollowed everywhere. I'm like, I'm done. No, you can't treat people like they're nothing. Doesn't matter how big you are. You can't treat people like they're nothing. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's not bad. Sweet leaves are not bad. All right, to Bahari. And I think we'll just go fishing. And so if anyone wants to join me in Bahari Bay, I'm gonna go fishing in the place we went fishing before. Where can you get the fishing plushies? Is it any body of water, or does it have to be specific bodies of water? Out of curiosity, because I actually don't know. So, see, he is famous. That little lizard is very famous. It's a gecko, right? It looks so cute. Only in ponds. Oh, okay. Hey, Twinkle Toes, welcome on in, boo. So ponds. Okay, question. Can you get it in the, in Zeki's Underground? Does that count as a pond? Hi, puppers. It's a gecko. I was right. Okay. Hi, boo. How are you? And Baby B. Baby, was kicking me right before stream. And then, is pretty chill right now. Yay! We're such good friends. Oh, so it doesn't count. That doesn't count. Okay, okay. So, the only pond I've done it, the only pond I've ever gone fishing in to try to get plushies was that one pond that Hussein stops at in Bahari. So, I was just like, I was seeing if like maybe we could fish somewhere different so that you guys can try to get, like for bundles and stuff. But I don't know where a place would be that would benefit for fishing for bundles and for plushies. There is a mirror pond in Kilima. Oh, there's a pond in Kilima we could do that too? Any luck with the PC? Oh, yeah, no, not a single bit. Today, I spent all day. I was complaining to Allie about it. Oh my god. Okay. Where Gina sits is fine. That's another pond. Okay, we could possibly do it. Oh, I gotta figure out where the H3. H3, it's somewhere out here. Somewhere out here. You know we're running. Or someone's plot also works. You can get plushies at your plot? You can get plushies at your plot? I didn't know that. That is so cool. There's so many things I'm learning about Palia that I didn't know before. We could all just like come to my plot and just go fishing. That would be so funny. But I'm not gonna make you guys do that. I wanna try to, maybe we can fish where Gina is then. We can start fishing there today. Just to like spice it up, because we spent a lot of time in Bahari yesterday, so let's spend a little bit of time in Kilima. I'm gonna go get this rummage pile, and then I'm gonna run back to Kilima, and we're just gonna sit here and fish. But yeah, so today, as I was saying, there's this one shelf I love this shelf so much, but it's kind of useless. Because the reason I love it is because it has like this glass like front part of it, and it's so pretty, but I don't have anything pretty to put into it, and it's in a room that nobody goes into. And so I'm like, we don't really actually need this shelf, and we need to make a space. We need to make room for like Baby B stuff, because we started accumulating some stuff for Baby B from all our friends who just like, I'll just meet up with a friend that I haven't seen in a while, and they'll just like be like, here's a present for the baby. I'm like, oh my god, thank you. And it's really nice. I really appreciate it. But I'm starting to run out of space in that room, because that's like our storage room. And that's where all our clothes and everything are. So I was going through everything in there. And okay, so I gotta tell you how the reason that I didn't finish today. And the only reason is that this room is considered my husband's room. This is my room. That room's my husband's room. And then, then we have our bedroom. And, those are our 3 rooms in the house. And so, my husband made it a big point to say that, this door is always shut. 100% it's always shut. And the reason it's shut is because my husband does not like fur in that room. And so, the clothes that I wear to bed, I can't wear them in that room. So, I had taken a shower today. And after my shower, I was like, okay, what am I gonna do? I could go deal with this. So I'm gonna go in, I'm going to just put my underwear and bra on, and I'm gonna organize everything in the room because then I won't have fur on me, okay? It sounds weird, but I do this very often. Whenever I gotta do something in that room, I won't wear my PJs because my PJs are full of fur because I sleep with my animals. They sleep in my bed. So I'm in there, but another fun fact for that room is that my husband doesn't care to heat that room. So like our heater has this cool setting where you can pick what rooms you want the heater to work in. And so if you don't want the heater to be on in a certain room because you don't use it a lot, you can literally turn off the heater to that entire room. And that's what he does. And so I was like, okay, so it's really cold in this room and I went and shut the window and I'm like, okay, I'm going to leave the door open and maybe it'll heat up the room. I was in there for about an hour and I had to give up after an hour because I was literally shivering. It was so freaking cold. But while I did that, I found my old MacBook Pro. Okay, so hold on, let me do the sexy dance for luck. So I found my old MacBook Pro and I was like, you know what would be really nice if I could get this MacBook to work again, because I factory restarted it and it factory restarted to like the lowest setting of any setting, honestly. Seriously super freaking low that I can't do anything with it. It won't even like load the websites or anything. And so I was like, okay, I need to upgrade it. So I was sitting here on this computer searching the Apple site for all the downloads for the old OS systems, and it wouldn't let me do it. I'm like, okay, let me go look it up on the laptop itself because the laptop still connects to the internet and everything. It's just super freaking slow. And so I'm like, the reason I want it is because if I have this laptop, I can download a VPN on it and then I can watch like Discovery Plus and Hulu and all like maybe American Netflix because it is different from Korean Netflix, and I can see all these shows that I really want to watch, but like I can use the HDMI and hook it up to my TV because I have a PlayStation that I watch things on, but I can't put a VPN on it. And so I was like, okay, I'm gonna figure this out. I spent hours trying to I can't do it. I think I have to switch it to Korean and just have my husband like mess around with it. Or I'm considering, I don't know, we have Windows 11, I think, 10 or 11, but I think that might be too high of a Windows to put on my old MacBook because it's a 2015 MacBook, by the way, guys. I have a really, really old MacBook. And so, by the way, I'm just gonna do 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah, my MacBook is like super freaking old. And so I don't know how high of, I don't even know how high of the OS upgrades that I can do. But I do know that I could, if I wanted to, I could just download either Linux or Windows on it. But I've got to figure out how to do it. We do have a download for Windows. But maybe it'd be faster just to go, I think it might just be faster to go here. And so I'm just sitting there being like, okay, what do I really want? Like, am I willing to sacrifice the OS update and just put like Linux on it? Because I heard that if you put Linux on an old MacBook, that it might work better. I mean, it's not like it's an old just an old MacBook. It's a MacBook Pro. Like, I spent a lot of money on this computer when I got it because I got it for college. And so it's not like it's a crappy version of MacBook. It's a MacBook Pro, so it should be able to at least handle a little bit more than like just the regular MacBook or MacBook Airs. But I want it. I can't sell it here. That's my big thing, is I can't sell it in Korea. And the reason I can't sell it in Korea is because it doesn't have a Korean keyboard. And so no one's going to want it. It only has an English keyboard. I have stickers on it to give me the Korean letters. So I'm just like, I don't want this to just sit here and be a waste. Like, this laptop was like over $1,000. And I don't know why I was like, I'm a student, let me get a MacBook. You can bypass hardware checks on Windows 11 by a serial is cheap. I can send a link for bypasses. Yes, Red Ice, do that. Please send me a link. I don't mind just switching it to a Windows computer. I really don't. I have no plans on ever really reselling this unless I bring it to the States and try to resell it. But I'm going to get no money for it because it literally is, I went and looked up its model, and it literally says it's like a MacBook early 2015. That's what it said on my computer. It's an early 2015. So I'm like, I don't think anyone's really gonna buy it anyways, and I might as well just try to make use of it so that doesn't just go to waste. I also, like, I don't need it to, like, be able to run perfectly. I don't need it to be as fast as this computer. I literally just want it so that I can download, like, a VPN on it and then just use websites on it. That's all I want it for. I really don't need it for anything else. So, I'm also gonna change my outfit. I want to be a Chappa. Okay. So, I just need it for, like, basic things. So, hopefully, I can figure this out. I'm gonna be spending, like, all of my free time just messing around with it. I just don't want it to be wasted. And, like, maybe I can, like, download, like... It doesn't have a lot of space on it. That's the thing. Where is Gina's? Gina's place is over there, right? Yeah, it doesn't really have a lot of space on it because it's a really old MacBook. Nowadays, they have, like, so much. Literally, my phone has more space than that MacBook Pro has. It is so funny. Like, the old MacBooks, they only gave, like, it was only 126 gigabytes that this whole computer even has. Because back then, they didn't really have, like, I think the highest option when I first got this MacBook was, like, 500 gigabytes. So, I was just like, oh my god, that is way too expensive because I'm a college student and I'm buying this with, like, the extra money that I got from FAFSA. So, which was not very smart. I should have just saved that money and put it towards something else. I could have just easily just bought a Windows computer, but I was like... I want to be a bougie girl, and I want to have a MacBook Pro, and I'm going to be a YouTuber, so I need a MacBook. Little did I know that I was going to change my whole career path on YouTube from vlogging to gaming and desperately needed a Windows computer for that. You have a PM on Discord. Thank you, boo! I appreciate you. I don't know where I'm going. Where am I going? I don't feel like I'm going the right way. Where was Gina's place? Wait, hold on. Oh, I'm over here. Oh, no, over... I need to go over here. Oh, okay. See, this is how well I know Killamum. But it's just like... Yeah, so... oh my god. Could we fish in that? That's a pond. That looks like a pond. I could fish here for now. Oh, you're gonna keep me company? I'm gonna fish here. Okay, I'm gonna fish here temporarily because we have the Maji Market happening soon. Favorite part of your game? I say this part of the game is kind of boring. I actually don't really like fishing in games. I find fishing to be very boring, but it's a great time to chit chat. So it is not a plushie, but we still appreciate it. And then we'll party up for whoever wants to join the fishing. Whoever wants to join, we will party.
Hey.
Hello, oh my god! Wait. There we go. This is for you, Boom. This is for you. I love you, Boom. I'm also gonna add you to my party. Yay! I love you, Boo. Okay. We're gonna fish for one more in-game hour, and then we're gonna run. We're gonna run to the Maji Market because I need more snakes. You're gonna lurk and leave the stream open and view, probably fall asleep. That's okay. Live your best life, Boo. Sleep well. Have all of the lovely dreams. And I'll probably end up messaging you tomorrow at some point, telling you how annoyed I am with my stupid MacBook. I just really, after, like, if you've ever spent a lot of money on something and then it just, like, sits there because it gets old, obviously. And it doesn't work the same way. You always got to upgrade and everything. You can't just live off of, like, one thing. It hurts. It hurts that I spent so much money on this thing and now It's just been sitting there for years. It's still, thank God it still works. The screen is freaking destroyed though, I want to say. The screen, completely dead. I got a rock in it one time and it just scratched my screen up so badly. So, it no longer looks pretty. It's another reason that I don't want to sell it is because I don't think anyone will want it because it's just scratched to hell. I also got a MacBook Pro 2014 for school. It was over $2,000, but I needed a MacBook for my education. I never wanted it. Oh, you needed it. Okay, we're leaving. We're leaving to go to the Maji Market. I'm following. Are you going to the Maji Market? I'm just going to follow you because I'm assuming you're going the right way. I'm lost. You are going the right way. I know where we're going now. But yeah, the thing is, I didn't need it either. I wanted it. What was your major? If you, oh, okay, you were going to that. Okay, hold on. I want to make sure I go the right way. I'm cheap. I'm gonna run the whole way there. I'll meet you there, boo. I'll meet you there. I didn't need a MacBook, and honestly, having a MacBook made my education more of a struggle than it did anything else, because sometimes there was sites that required you to have like Internet Explorer was the only option to access the sites. So like having my MacBook really didn't help me much. And especially in Korea, Korea does not like Safari at all. And that was what I was using. And then they also don't like Google Chrome. So you have to use, like, I think at this point, a lot of sites have switched over to Microsoft Edge as like the browser that you have to use in order to like do anything. Like I couldn't even sign up for classes without Internet Explorer. I had to use Internet Explorer to sign up for classes in Korea. So there was, either way, it didn't really matter because I wasn't signing up for classes on my computer at home because I needed fast internet. I went to a PC room, which is a whole cultural shock right there. In Korea, it is very, very competitive to, your lips are pale, are you feeling unwell? I am eating food and I haven't put my lipstick on. Don't worry, I'm okay. I'm still eating my food, that's why. I'm gonna finish and then I'm gonna put lipstick on afterwards. Don't worry, I'll be okay. Radio, television, and contemporary media. So there was a lot of videos and audio editing. I could have just done fine with Windows laptop, but I didn't know that at the time. Honestly, that was kind of a big reason I also went for MacBook over a Windows computer, because I didn't know if there was good editing programs on Windows computers back in like 2015 to 17 to 19 time, because that was from 2015 to 19 is when I had my old vlogging channel. And so I didn't know if there was like options on Windows. I assumed that Windows just sucked and I just needed a MacBook because I needed iMovie or Final Cut Pro is what I used to use. And I'm like, I need Final Cut Pro. That's the only editing software that I can use. But like, little did I know, there's so many other things. It's wonderful. And I say now I take 100% full advantage of DaVinci Resolve. And yes, yes, I go and I spend the money on DaVinci Resolve because it was so worth it. So worth the money that you spend on it. And see you later, Lucas. Have a good one. But you also have a free version if anyone's looking for an editor and they want to like test the waters with a new editor, they have a free version and it's really good. Highly recommend. I love the music. Sorry, I'm trying to eat and talk. It's obviously not working well. Okay. And Red Ice and you guys are over here. Oh my god, let's do this together. Look at us being like a family. Now I feel self-conscious. I'm trying to finish my food so I can put my lipstick on. I was gonna say the free version of DaVinci is so good. It is really, really good. The only reason I paid, and that's the thing, it's like, the thing I like about it is I was looking at Adobe. What is Adobe's version? Their editing software, I can't remember. But, okay, hold on. Focus. Okay. Adobe's, I know a lot of people like to use Adobe. Okay. Audition? Is that what it's called? I don't know. I know it's called something else. Is it Adobe? Now I'm thinking it's not Adobe. But is Photoshop owned by? Doesn't that one have a video editor? A lot of people use one video editor now, and I'm blanking at what the name is. Was it Adobe? Oh, okay. I don't freaking know. Illustrator? Maybe a video editor that's really popular. The reason I didn't go with that one and I went with DaVinci was honestly the cost. One of the editors I was looking at, Premiere Pro, maybe it's Premiere Pro. That sounds like it. Premiere Pro, I think, has a, the big thing with Premiere Pro is that they have a monthly subscription and you have to pay for it monthly. While DaVinci is a one-time, yeah, it's a big price. It's like over $200, but it's a one-time payment. And when you pay for it that one time, after you pay for it, you get all of the, you get full access to all of the updates and everything that it ever has, as long as you have the paid key for it, which I do. So I got it back when it was like DaVinci 16. It's like DaVinci Resolve 19 now. And I get all of the updates completely free. I don't have to pay extra money for it. And I was like, okay, this feels like more bang for my buck. And it was a learning curve. I will say DaVinci Resolve, oh crap. DaVinci Resolve is 100% a learning curve. And it takes a while to figure it out. But it was now, I don't think I could ever use anything else. Adobe Audition is audio and Premiere Pro is the video. Levin. Here, baby. My turn. Sorry. This one. Hold on. I gotta go grab the cat. Be right back. My turn? My turn? Sorry. Ah! Okay. I'm just gonna grab this because I can't think. I recently bought Clip Studio, which is Photoshop essentially, but it's one-time payment and it's super cheap. That's the thing, is that if I buy anything, it has to be a one-time. I don't like monthly payments because in the long run, you're gonna spend so much money on it depending. I've been streaming for 3 years now, almost 4. I'm not paying a crap ton of money for that. That's a lot of money over the years. And your girl is poor, okay? Like, I don't have money. I might stream full time, but we're living off of one income in this household. Mine is just for funsies. Hello, Ro. Welcome on in. I'm doing good. How are you doing? And so, like, if I can have a one-time payment, the only reason that I have Photoshop is because I have a wonderful friend who was like, hey, Photoshop can be used by 2 people. Here, go ahead and log into it with my information and you can use Photoshop. I'm like, oh my God, thank you so much, boo. And I got Photoshop. And so now I use Photoshop. Really bad at it. Really, really bad at it. I use it to make my thumbnails and everything, but I still don't know really what I'm doing with it. It's still like a learning process. I know I can just go on YouTube and learn, but I need to like sit down and actually do it. That is my whole problem, is that I don't just sit down and learn it. Okay. I finished my food finally. I'm so sorry you guys haven't had to listen to me chewing. All right, hold on. Are you kidding? Are you guys cheating? Are you guys looking at my screen? I don't think you would. Yeah, Photoshop was part of my college education, so you know it pretty well. Oh, it's my turn. I knew Photoshop back, okay. Don't judge me. I knew Photoshop back when it was like 2011 Photoshop. I don't know 2025 Photoshop. I used it because I took a basic photography class and I learned Photoshop back then, but I can't remember any of it. There, I have lips now. They're not as pale anymore. Sorry that you had to go through that. You're kind of like me. I want to learn Excel because I love it, but I need to make the time to sit down and do it. That's the thing. It's like I never complain. I think I have a dog fur on my nose. I never complain that, like, I don't, like, how awful I am. Like, I'll sit there and tell you guys I'm really bad at Photoshop, but I'll never complain fully about it because I know I need to just make the effort to go and Google some, like, I can literally for free learn how to use Photoshop. It's free. You just go on YouTube. They'll teach you everything. But, like, do I do it? No. No, I don't. Should I? Yes. Yes, I very much should. I want to learn, the biggest thing I want to learn in Photoshop is how to make things look like they're glowing. I really want to make things look like they're glowing and, like, have, like, a aura around them. That's my biggest thing, is I want to learn how to do that, because there's been cases where I'm like, this would be so perfect in this, like, video, in this, like, thumbnail, but I don't know how to do it. And so that's my big thing now, is that I want to learn how to, like, make things glow. I learned how to do the basic things. I know how to do basic filters. I know how to alter the picture look a little bit, and I know how to add things to make it look the way I really want it to look. But I feel like my thumbnails could be better. I just need to actually sit down and take the effort. I won! Sorry, that was loud. I'm just really excited, okay? All right, let's keep going. This is honestly my favorite part about, like, the Maji, like, Palia in general. When I just want to, like, chill, I love just sitting here doing that. I know how to do the neon glow in videos, but not in photos. Oh, no, I am 100% confident it would look, I could look that up and do it. I bet I could too. I tried looking it up, but I think whenever I feel like I want to look up and learn how to do something in Photoshop, it's always the day that I'm making thumbnails. So, like, Mondays are usually the days I make all my thumbnails for the week. And I'm just like, I just want to finish making the thumbnails so I can go start making the short form content so I can have them ready for a week in advance and everything. Because I try to do everything, like, in one day. If I do all of the thumbnails in one day, and then I upload all the thumbnails and schedule out all the streams, I can just have that done for the week. And then I'll go and I'll try to edit 6 to 7 short form content so I can have that done for the week. And then the only thing that gets to me is that it's been like since yesterday, I had 7 short form content videos ready to, like, upload and everything. I'm just really lazy and I haven't uploaded them yet. So it's really my fault. I am just being a procrastinator. But I try to do things like once a week. And so that once a week, I'm just like, I just want to finish. I don't want to learn how to do something because I'm really lazy, okay? Hey, Charmy, welcome in. How are you doing, boo? I hope you are well. Wow, there is a lot of green here. I'm ignoring the green. Not doing it. Not falling for the trap. But I just, I'll eventually. Oh, I want those. I want that. I want that. That's mine. Thank you. Eventually I'll learn, but it's very long today, but I'm okay. How are you today? I am doing really well today. I got a lot of things done. I also read my book today. I'm rereading the Testaments. It's one of the Handmaiden Tale books, and I am really proud of myself because I always get really excited. When I get really excited about a book, I read through it quickly and I don't, like, fully grasp everything that's being said. And this time, I am purposely reading it very slowly so that I can just like get the feel of every part of the book and like fully understand it. So I feel really, really good about that. Has it been that long since we've had a 3rd place? Oh my goodness. Good for you, Bim. What I have to do in those cases is treat it like school, make the course or whatever I have to do, have a due date, and then have something to do I have to work towards. Oh, that's a good idea. That's a really good idea to make like a due date for yourself. I actually think that's really smart. I don't do that at all. Oh my god, all the pizzas. But no, that's actually really smart. I need to. Hi, Nini. Welcome on in. How you doing? We're doing Maji Market, and then we're gonna fish. That's what we're doing today. Someone's getting a frickin' plushie today. But I should. So I have this app that Juju and Freckles introduced me to called Pinch, and on there I can like type in every goal I have for the day, and then I can like click on them, and I can get little rewards, and I can buy like my little finch, like my little like bird, because you get like this little bird that you care for, and I can get like different outfits for the bird, or I can like there's a lot of really cute things you can do in their room and stuff, and so that's been a real motivator. But I have to use it every day, and that's the thing, is like some days I don't use it because I'm like, I don't have really anything to do with it right now. So yeah, I guess it would have to wait, hold on, sorry, my turn. I don't know. No, okay. Yeah, I guess you would have to make one separate that you have already done just to learn with it. I know it feels like a waste, but you'd learn for the future. Yes, you would. And so I need to like just do it. I need to sit down and actually do it, and that's what I'm not doing. That's where I fail. So I have a manual planner. I also have ADHD, so that's a factor. See, I have a calendar. This is my famous calendar, guys. This is my calendar. I schedule everything out for the week on this calendar, okay? This calendar is literally my life, all right? A lot of people are like, oh my God, why don't you just use like a calendar on your phone? You're so old. I'm like, I need a physical calendar to be able to make sure that I do everything that I need to do. And like have it all scheduled out. I'll even like mark off the days that I don't stream. I haven't done next week's schedule. I need to do that tomorrow. That's what I'm probably going to write next week's schedule. But I also use this calendar to keep up with things for streaming as well. So like on the top of the calendar here, all here shows all the numbers of all of the different types of like social media I have and their numbers, so I can see how much growth I've had in the month. Sorry, my hair is just like really bothering me today. Then I also, on the back here, there's like a little section here that I put like sticky notes, and I'll write down different ideas about things that I have. Or like right now, one of these is just a list of different mods. And I'm like, okay, these are new challenges that I can try for Project Zomboid, because that's what I'm doing on YouTube, because I'm really trying to grow my YouTube channel right now. And then also, like, if I have any notes, like, some people want me to go and do week 1 again, but disable the nuke, and I need to figure out where the nuke is. And so I've been writing notes down on the back of this. And I did the same thing the previous month as well. I have just like everything. And so it's really cool because this is my 3rd year of using a physical calendar. And so to look back at like the first year I used it, and then like what I did with last year's calendar, and like the major growth that we had. Yeah. It really helps me a lot to stay focused. Okay, I'm sorry. I gotta go get Chappas. I forgot that was something I had to do. I also need a physical calendar to remember things so much better by writing it out, and better times seeing it written out than on technology. Exactly. That also helps me too. Becky, would you rather have me watching YouTube? Because I will. I don't. No. Definitely would rather have you on Twitch, because I would like to get Twitch partner at some point. Although our numbers have been really low lately. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate you, boo. So it's definitely my fault. I don't blame it on anyone other than myself. I just need to be more interesting. But I would oh God, no, stop it. I would much rather people be on Twitch than YouTube, because YouTube, you can always do it. What do you need for a partner? I need average viewers. I need for an entire month, the average viewers need to be 75 for every stream. And so I'm really far behind. I was really close to it for a while, and then I don't know. I feel like Palia isn't as popular anymore. I have considered switching to another game, like just trying out another game just to see, but like definitely not. I would still do Palia, especially since they have updates coming. It's always great when there's updates. When there's no updates, then it's not. I got a ssssnake plushie after yesterday's stream. You did not. I can't. Why don't I get a freaking ssssnake plushie? I think you'd really enjoy. That's what everyone keeps saying. I'm gonna consider the Nikki one. That one looks fun. About fashion, have you ever played Animal Crossing? I have Animal Crossing. Crap. I have Animal Crossing on my Switch. I just haven't actually played it yet. Well, no, JK. What am I saying? I have played it. I have played it. I've played it a lot. Hello Kitty Island Adventure I would really like, but it's so freaking expensive. It is so expensive. I can't afford, I literally can't afford it. Like, that's the crazy part about it, is that it's just so expensive. I don't have the money for it. Yeah, and the Nikki one is free. So, and it's very popular. It is really expensive. And like Animal Crossing, I got Animal Crossing right when it came out. So that's the only reason I have it, is because I got it right when it came out. So that gives me, I don't want to buy it, but it looks so freaking cute. It looks so cute. It breaks my heart. But, oh, I can probably, hold on. I can do one more hot pot. The Hello Kitty one is absurd in price just because of its name. I know, that's what breaks my heart. Maybe one day, if you guys want, we can try out the Nikki, the Nikki game. Just to see. And like, maybe we can like bounce back and forth between them. Just for funsies. Because we have been playing Palia a lot. And I thought that I was going to be able to get partner through Palia in like 2 or 3 months. And I feel like it's slowly just been declining in popularity. So, I don't know. I am thinking about switching up games a little bit. I gotta be strategic about the way that I video game. Oh, I could have kept that. Gosh, darn it. I enjoy others streaming the Hello Kitty until it's a lot cheaper. Yes. Let's go. Fitting Nikki is nuts. There's so many events and side things that with that game. I'm fishing in Palia right now. I'm gonna fish with you too. I'm gonna fish with you too, boo. I'm just gonna do one more hot pot and then we're gonna go fishing. We're fishing in Kilima today. We're gonna fish in Kilima today. But yeah, so I just where can I get it on Steam? Is it a Steam game? I know you guys have told me. I keep forgetting. I can't remember where the game is. But I'll download it. I'll download it today after stream. Because it shouldn't take me too long to download the game. My computer is really, my internet is really fast, so. But I'll go download the game and then I don't know, is it going to be like a type of thing with Palia where I'm just like super behind because there's so many side things to do? Gosh darn it. Oh, we can keep playing. Oh! Cool, there's still time to keep playing. That was quick. I'm back from the ads. Na 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 na. Wow. Fantastic baby dance. Ooh, ooh. I'm gonna dance, 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 dance. Fantastic baby. Thank you so much, Geethman. You have been subbed for 18 months. That is insanity. Also, for anyone who doesn't know, Geethman just subscribed to my channel via a Prime sub. And if you didn't know, if you have Amazon Prime, you guys are able to do the whole sub thing to one streamer for free every month. Guys, every single month. And Geethman decided to use it on me, and I'm super, super thankful. So it not only is it a sub, but it is a special sub. And we love you for that. I appreciate you. Hey, have you seen the Green Hell game? It's a lot like The Forest, but like 10 times harder. Green Hell. I have not seen that game. I have to go look it up. Put it in if you're... Are you in the Discord? If you're in the Discord, can you drop that in the Discord for me? Just like in like the gaming chat or like anywhere, honestly. Because I like it. Yeah, it's on sale at the moment for like $9. I don't know if I'm going to buy it anytime soon, but yes, I would consider it. I would definitely consider it. Am I playing alone? If I lose to the NPCs, I'm going to be very upset. I'm going to be so upset if I lose. This would be really, really sad if I lost. Okay, let's get the claw. Okay, we can do this. This is fine. Nikki is currently available on Epic, but they announced it'll be available on Steam soon. Oh, okay, perfect, perfect, perfect. I have Epic. I think I have Epic. So I just wish that I could let me keep it continuing like a regular sub. I forgot the day it ended, and while I was lurking, I got an ad. Oh, yeah, no, that's something I hear a lot of people complain about. But I don't know if they're ever going to update it, because I have been hearing rumors that they want to get rid of the Prime sub thing. Because, like, since Amazon bought out Twitch, it's basically been just eating up all of their money. And it was a really poor investment on their part. That has just been leaking. That's why they pulled out of Korea. Honestly, it just got way too expensive to keep it running in Korea because of all of the added fees and everything. So I heard they might be getting rid of Prime, but obviously they would give an announcement before they did it. They'd give you guys time to like know what's going on. Like hopefully more time than they gave us with Korea. They gave us like 3 months. They're like, guess what? Everyone who makes a living off of Korea, we're gonna give you 3 months to figure it out. And that's it. You heard that too? Yeah. It says 2025. It says 2025. Look, I did it. Yeah! Thank God I won. I was really scared I wasn't gonna win. Okay, let me go and do this really quickly. I remember I needed to renew yesterday, and then the ad. Literally, the ads are your guys' reminders. But, like, that they only gave... They allowed, the cool thing was that they did allow, when they pulled out Twitch, when Twitch pulled out of South Korea, they did allow the Twitch, like, you're not allowed to, like, advertise, like, other, wow, I'm getting a lot of lucky envelopes. You're not allowed to advertise a lot of, like, trying to funnel people over to, like, other, why is it's all envelopes, that's crazy. But they allowed, like, for bending of the rules because they were leaving, like, we need you guys to move your audiences to other platforms so you guys can still make streaming a living. And then, like, in the email, they're like, you know, if you are streaming from Korea, you can always move over to, like, Naver Live. I'm like, that's so cool. Nobody who speaks English is on the Naver live streaming app. Like, you were literally telling us to go to another app, but my audience is an English audience. I'm like, what the hell am I supposed to do with that? None of my English audience would travel over to that application. Like, I can't even get you guys, like, I can't even get, like, I have pretty decent size, like, I'm tiny, but I have pretty decent size audiences for Twitch and YouTube and even TikTok. I can't get you guys to go over to, like, this is not me saying, like, go to Instagram, but you know, I do have an Instagram. But it's like, I can't even get people to go over there. What do you think I would be able to get people to go to a Korean app? It's ridiculous. That was horrible of Twitch. That was really terrible. It was. And you know what was even worse about it? Can non-Koreans make a Naver account? Yes, you can. You can totally make a Naver account. I could make an account. I could go live if I wanted to. But I wouldn't have an audience because everyone is speaking in Korean on that app. No one's going to stop by and, like, it would be one thing if I was teaching English or something, but I'm just gaming. And, like, for people who are trying to practice English, I sometimes talk too quickly for them. So I don't usually, like, on TikTok, I have a couple of fans who are Korean and will come in and comment in Korean, but then I always switch back to English whenever I'm talking to you guys. You guys have seen it before where I'll just, like, kind of switch to Korean for a hot minute. But, like, I can't get people to stick around from Korea. So Becky would have to switch to English word of the day. Literally, I would. You're not even wrong. I would do that. It's 100% what I would do. And so when it happened, I remember getting the email. I remember the email because it came at the worst time possible. They gave the email to pull out of Twitch Korea, like they were pulling out of Korea. They gave the freaking email when my family was here as we were getting ready for the freaking wedding. Man, as we were getting ready for the wedding, I'm just gonna take your advice and I'm gonna pick these. So I had a whole bunch of family and friends here. I got the email when I was walking the dog and I started freaking out. By the way, we're fishing here, guys. We're fishing here. If anyone wants to know where we are at Mirror Pond ruins over here. We're fishing in this pond, D4, D3, D4. That's where we are. Korean word of the day. Stuffy nose, because I have a stuffy nose. Ko makya. Ko makya. Ko is nose. Makya is like block. Ko makya. My nose is stuffy. 나는 오늘 ko makyas어. Wait, where? I want to come. We're in Kilima, D3, D4. We're at the pond here, Mirror Pond. Mirror Pond is where we're at. But yeah, they sent the email when I was walking the dog. My mom was here. My stepdad was here. I think there's a couple other people here. And I started freaking out because they're like, we're moving out of Korea. And, you know, the only income at the time I was really making, because I had already made YouTube partner before I got onto Twitch. That was like a big thing, is I was a YouTube partner already when I decided to start streaming on Twitch. So it wasn't like it was technically not my only income, but I do not make a lot of money off of YouTube. I make almost no money on YouTube, but I make... She got a plushie! Oh my god! Congratulations, boo! Congratulations, you got... What is this? She got a plushie and I got a boot! Well then, 안녕하세요, 안녕하세요, 안녕하세요. Good for you, boo. We love it. We love to see that in this house. We love that. Yeah, freaking plushie, man. But yeah, so I got the email. I came home and I was like almost in tears, being like, my only form of income I'm really making every single month, because I do get paid every month from Twitch. I make enough money to be able to meet the threshold on Twitch every single month to get paid. I guess technically I might get paid every other month on YouTube, because on Twitch the threshold to get paid is like $50, while on YouTube it's like $100. So I don't make a lot of money, but I've moved my threshold. So like on YouTube, because I get paid into my Korean account, I don't want to have to pay the exchange rate fee every $100, because I would be wasting money. So my threshold is $500. Whenever I make $500, that's when they send me money. And so like I don't make the threshold every time. Yeah, we're at Mirror Pond. Yes, Mirror Pond Ruin. I really want to come fishing with you guys, but I have to write and edit today. Self-discipline is for the demand. The damn bird. Literally. I feel so bad for you, boo. You are, but you're not in the same server. You guys might have to come to my server. If you need server invites, let me know. You should be able to come to my server, but you don't know how to do the server invites, let me know and I'll send you a server invite. Thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate you, boo. But yeah, so it's just like, it was really depressing and I was really upset. But then that's when I found out that it is not against TOS to use a VPN. And I got another boot! If you did your onboarding outside of Korea, if you did not do your onboarding with South Korea, you can still stream with a VPN. And so that's literally why I still live stream in South Korea, because I did my onboarding, which was basically, onboarding is like when you signed up to be like a Twitch affiliate to be I got a plushie! Guys, I did it. Guys, I did it. I got a plushie. Guys, I got a plushie. I got a plushie. Yay! Yay! Okay, I got a boot and a plushie. Okay, I got a boot and a plushie. And I thought, wait a second though, because Palia pretty much just crashed for me. Don't worry, we're gonna chill here for a while. Yay! We're gonna chill here for a while, boo. You got time to meet up with us, okay? Zane! How is my son doing? What a wonderful thing to come into. Becky getting a plushie. I got a boot and then I got a plushie, boo. I got a boot and then a plushie. So, like, I am winning today. Sorry, my nose is so stuffy. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate you. You're tired? Oh no, why are you tired, boo? Are you okay? Are you sick? You should get more sleep. Ah, this fish is moving too much. Okay. I am doing good, and I can't speak for chat, but I'm doing great today. Just woke up at 8 a.m. Oh my god. Okay, now, JK, I actually was really tired today. You want to know why I was so tired today? All right, so last night the stream ended, okay? I feel like, do you guys ever get bored that I sit here and just like go off of one story to the next story to the next story? I've always wondered that because like I used to have a streaming coach that I used very actively. I'm still like in their community and everything. I just don't really, nope. Are you sure? Okay, good. I'm glad. I'm still like, whenever he does live streams, I still join in the live streams and like he'll sit there and like, you gotta talk all the time like Becky does. And I'm like, guilty as charged. But I'm like the example he uses for like somebody who needs to chit chat all the time because I'm always telling stories. And I'm just like, I feel like I'm just like, I try my best not to repeat stories. I do know that sometimes I do. But I mean, people that talk about stories is better than you just sitting there. That's true. That's true. Because I used to do that. Go look at, don't do it. But if you ever look at my YouTube channel and go to like my very first streams, they were bad. They were, first off, my makeup was horrid. My lighting was awful. And my conversation skills were like nothing. So can you send me a server invite? Sure. What was your username in the game? Is it the same, boo? I'm sorry. Oh, right. Is it this one? Is this you? We're already in the same server if this is you. Server. I mean, she's pretty to look at. So it wouldn't be too bad, but Talking Becky is awesome. Aurora Crossing. Okay, it says we're in the same server, boo, so you just gotta get over here. Is this person watching stream? Dawn, are we friends? Are you on stream? Are you just happen to, I think you just happen to be here. JK, you're just here, unless I purged you. Let me know if you're the Dawn person standing over there, because it's first come, first serve for my party. Sometimes repeating the story is needed. Yeah, especially with the new crew that come in. But okay, so story time. So last night, all right, when I finish stream, sometimes I kind of run off of a high of the stream and I don't really feel tired right after stream, even though like you guys see me at the end of stream and I'm like exhausted, I'm like ready to go to bed and everything. I can't actually like fall asleep right away when I finish stream. So I finished at like, usually I finish around 1 o'clock. After I finish, I brush my teeth, I wash my face, take all my makeup off and everything. And then I sit there and like, I'll chit chat with my husband, because my husband, we both live this really late schedule and my husband gets so much less sleep than I do. And so we live this life of, we both usually go to sleep around the same time, which is after my stream, after 1 o'clock. And I'm thankful that it doesn't bother him at all. I'm super thankful that he is okay with it. But so I finished the stream and everything. We sit there and talk for a little bit. And then also, guys, focus food. Focus food. Don't forget about your focus food. Because I almost did 7. We're going to do 7. There we go. And then I was sitting there. I'm like, okay, well, I don't feel tired. So I usually will scroll on my phone. But lately, I have just been rereading that book. So I was like, okay, I'm just going to sit there and read the book. So I read the book until like probably like 2:30, almost 3 o'clock in the morning. And then my husband like looks at me. He's like, I thought you were sleepy. And I'm like, no, I'm reading. He's like, can't you read tomorrow? Like this part of the book you can't read tomorrow. You have to read it right now. I'm like, no, not necessarily. He's like, okay, go to bed. I'm like, okay. So I sit there and try to go to bed. I can't go to bed. So I start reading the book again. And then he's like, Becky, go to sleep. I'm like, okay. It was like after 3 at this point. And so I'm trying to go to sleep. But last night, Seven decided to sleep with me, and he didn't really make the decision. Hubby B made the decision for him and pushed him over to my side of the bed. And so when he sleeps on my side of the bed, what usually happens is when I go to sleep, I hug I have a penguin stuffed animal that I hug. And he likes to sleep on top of the penguin stuffed animal. I make him a spot next to me that he sometimes sleeps in, but most of the time I'm on my side, and then like, it's hard to, I'm trying to think of how to show it to you guys. I'm on my side like this, and my mic is like in the way. I'm on my side like this, and then the penguin is like right here. So I hug it when I'm sleeping. I hug it like this. So he was sleeping here and like partly on my stomach, but he was sleeping there. And so the downside to having my cat sleep on my penguin is that whenever my husband starts snoring, I grab my penguin, I pull it out of my blankets, and I smack him in the face with it. And I know I don't mean to. 오빠, 나는 자주 그 penguin은 그 이렇게 코 소리 할 때 오빠 어그로로 해? 자주 어그로로? Oh, okay. Apparently, I always smack him in the face with it. I didn't know that. I tried my best not to. I'm sorry. Oppa, I'm sorry. He says it's okay, but he's smirking. But I don't mean to smack him in the face. The idea is that I want to smack him in the shoulder. Or, like, anything that can smack him to wake him up. And then I tell him that, hey, Storm! I tell him that, like, he'll be like, what? And I'm just like, you're snoring. But I told you guys, I don't always know. I don't always say snore. I know snore is like, kokori? Kokori is snore. But I don't remember snore in the moment because it's like the middle of the night and I'm not thinking in Korean properly. So I just tell him, like, your nose sound is loud. And that's what I always tell him in Korean is like, your nose sound is really, really loud. And so, hi, Boo. Here, I gotta do my tribal dance for you. So I always tell him that, and he's like, "Oh, okay." And he usually turns over, and when he turns over, he doesn't snore as much anymore. Well, last night, my lovely husband, hey Everest, welcome on in, Boo. Last night, my absolutely lovely, adoring husband I couldn't smack him with the penguin because Seven was laying on top of the penguin. So I had to kind of like pull my arm out of the blanket and like go and grab his blanket and like go like this and ruffle up his blanket so that he would finally like wake up. But I guess doing, oh gosh, wow, okay. Well, I guess doing that does not wake my husband up enough for him to wake up properly. And so I do it, and like your nose is loud, and he's like, oh, and then he just laid back down on his back. Okay, he doesn't. Okay, let me explain the deepness of his sleep, Everest. He only has one memory of me trying to wake him up. He only has one memory of me trying to wake him up last night. I wanted to smack his face so many times. I at least did that 4 times, okay? And at one point I told him, you're here, where are you? I am standing here. Boo. Are we? Okay, now I'm going to invite you because it seems like you're in a different server. I invited you to my server, Boo. My mom has accidentally given my dad a black eye in his sleep. Oh, my husband accidentally has punched me in the face once. I've walked all around. I sent you an invite. Did you get my invite, Boo? I sent you a server invite. I don't know if you got it. I can send it again if I won't let me send it again, but I sent you a server invite. But yeah, no, my husband has accidentally punched me in the face before. It was an accident. He was literally rolling over and punched me. Like, his hand was just like this. He was laying like this, and he just rolled over, and my face just happened to be there. So it wasn't his fault. I told my ex once to close the window because the light was too bright. I was sleeping, and I don't remember this at all, and he actually did it. Oh, that's so funny. That's so funny. I love that. Accept it. Sleep makes people into zombies. Quite literally. My doctor had to put a tennis ball in the back of a sleep shirt so I wouldn't sleep on my back to help with my sleep apnea. I've seen, that literally reminds me of the time, I don't know if any of you guys watch Orange is the New Black, but there was like a scene in Orange is the New Black when they had like new inmates come into theirs and they had like bunk beds and stuff. And Red, hi, you're here. Okay, hold on. This is for you, Boo. This is for you. And so they like put a bunch of like canned food and taped it onto the back of her shirt. And she ended up like falling off of the top of the bunk and breaking her nose because she broke her nose every time. But I need to do that. I feel like I should do that. This is for you, Boo. I love you. Can we get pets without spending US dollars? No, you have to spend real people money to get the pets, unfortunately. My sister's ex accidentally broke her nose in his sleep. This is how my mom found out they were sharing a tent even though she wasn't supposed to. No, that's sad. But also, was he okay? That sounds painful. But in a nutshell, I still hadn't finished my story. So I had pulled on the blankets like three times. On the third time I pulled on the blankets, I was like, "You're really loud." And he's like, okay, if I snore again, I'll go and sleep on the couch. I'm like, fine. I was too tired to try to get him to do it because he had been snoring. I had not gotten to sleep yet. It wasn't until past 6 o'clock in the morning, he was snoring again. And so I was like, Oppa, your nose. And he's just like, okay. And he gets up and I'm like, thank you. I have not gotten to sleep yet. So it took until 6 o'clock in the morning for me to finally go to sleep, which is why I'm tired today. That's the answer. Oh, wait, hold on. You don't have a party. Boo, you don't have a party. Okay, do we have a volunteer who wants to party with Crossing or with Aurora? Or I can pull out if you guys want to stay in the party together. I'll pull out so that we can all have a party. I just want to make sure we're all in a party. I didn't even think about that. I'm so sorry. Your storage is full? No! But basically you're blaming hubby? Yes, I'm blaming hubby. Is anyone, are you okay with, I just want to make sure we're all in a party, that's why. On your fine, no. Okay, perfect. Volunteer has happened. I love you, Boo. You're wonderful. I just want to make sure, it's not super important to be in the same party since we're just fishing, but to have a party just to, do you get bonuses for being in a party while fishing? I'm not sure, but I want to make sure we all get our bonuses. I appreciate you, Boo. Okay. Yes? Okay, so this is why it's important. Also, 11, you stink. Oh my God, she just pooed and it smells so bad. But yeah, no, I'm basically blaming my husband as to why I'm tired. Because I went to sleep at like after 6 in the morning and then I woke up around 12. And the reason I woke up, I would have slept longer. But the reason I woke up is because 7 decided that he needed to sleep in the blanket with me. He had gotten up. So what had happened is he got up to, can you clean the litter box? Oppa. Thank you. I'm sorry. It smells horrid. She's got a stanky booty. I appreciate you. You're a wonderful husband. Sorry. No, that's the only thing I hate is that the litter box is right next to my door. So I smell all of it. And this little tiny cat stinks. But yeah, so he got up to go eat and I think he fell asleep somewhere else. But then suddenly at 12 o'clock, he's like, I have to be inside your blanket, not on the top of it or anything. I have to be like inside your blanket. And so I had the blanket up like, I don't know if it's just like a me thing. My husband thinks it's funny that I do this, but when I sleep, I like to have the blankets all the way up to my neck and only my head sticking out. So like I slept on my side, but all the blankets were like up here. And so he was like sitting there clawing at the blanket to try to get into it. And that's what woke me up. Get an auto cleaning cat. Oh, mine cleans our, oh, yours cleans yours. You're not supposed to clean it while pregnant anyways. I know a lot of people tell me I'm not supposed to clean it, but I got permission from my doctor to clean it. So I can clean the litter box if I have to. She just is like, just make sure you wash your hands thoroughly. I'm like, gotcha, boo. Got it. And the big thing that makes it safe for my litter is like, I don't have like the dust litter. We have tofu litter. So it's not it's not really dusty at all. Yeah, that's the reason that it's okay. So when we like do the whole shaking, like it doesn't, it's pellets. It's like pellets that are made of tofu. So it doesn't have dust. So I don't really need to wear the mask, and I just like wash my hands afterwards. But yeah, so it's not like the sand, like it's clumpy, it clumps and everything. And the reason we got the tofu one over the other litter is because you can just drop it in the toilet and you can just flush it down the toilet. So that was, honestly, I had no idea that this litter existed in my life. I had no idea. But my husband found it online. He's like, my husband hated the sand litter. Absolutely hated the sand litter. And I'm just like, oh, well, I don't know any other litter because that's the only litter I've ever used with my cats. I know that like my mom has like a certain one that's like wooden pellets. And so all she has to do is clean out. Oh, you got a treasure chest! Yeah, let's go. I only am excited because I really like the treasure chest. Yeah, the wooden pellet one. My mom has a wooden pellet one. And so basically how my mom's litter box works is that there's like 2 sections of the litter box. How do you get bait? You can buy the bait from, I think, the fisherman robot, Ennard. I think you can buy bait from him, but you don't need bait to get a plushie. You can just fish without bait to get the plushie. It doesn't help you get a plushie. But yeah, my mom's litter box has like 2 sections. So one section holds the wooden pellets, and then underneath section has like a little, like, it's like the doggy pads. And so when the cat pees, it goes through the wooden pellets and into the pad. And so my mom just has to change the pad like maybe once a week. And then the poo she has to throw away. But then like after like a month, then she can like clean, she takes all of the wooden pellets and like cleans it out and changes it. And that's how my mom's cat litter box works. And I'm like, that's so, I've never seen that before until my mom got it. She loves it. She swears by it. She's like, it's so great. It doesn't smell as bad as regular litter boxes and everything. So, I mean, if it works for her, I've never seen it in Korea. So that's the only reason I've never tried that type of litter box. I don't know if my cats would enjoy a really hard litter though, because it is a lot harder. As Becky said, buy it or you build a compost and put it on your plot. Wait, you can, I had no idea. Yeah, I know I keep getting the same fish though. Oh yeah, if you want to get other fish, yeah, you're gonna have to go to Ennard and go buy it, and then,
I told you, call me Sully.
Hi, Haas. I will go and grab the Sully headband in a second. Oh, Kira's not here to fight you with it. It might hurt their paws. Well, sometimes like cats are just like really sensitive to like where they want to poo and stuff. So, yeah, I never bought worms. I just made. I didn't know you could make worms. I don't use worms. So here, let me try. Here we go. We got wormies. There we go. But yeah, ours is just like a tofu. And I think the only reason that a lot of people don't like my mom personally didn't like the clumping litter oh, look at that. I used a worm and I got a boot. What freaking luck. Oh boy. Okay. Becky, for someone who plays this game as much as you do, you know nothing. I know. Don't judge me. Listen, we don't judge. I know. I'm horrible at this game. Some cats hate those self-clean litter boxes and won't use them and can revert their litter training. Dude, that is so true, Goody, because my cats in particular, I think it's mostly 11. You're switching game platforms. Do it, boo. Do it. Live your best life. So my Hajima. My litter box technically had a top part for it. And so a lot of people like to have the top part because then it has like a little door and supposedly it helps with like the smell and everything. I tried that once. You use any food you don't need to make compost. I don't know. I know nothing. But The ones with like the little doors and everything, right? Okay, and it has a whole top. 11 is terrified. She went in once and the door shut, and I'm surprised she didn't pee herself because that cat freaked out the second that door shut on the litter box, and she was confined to a tiny place and was freaking. I had to pull the thing off so she could jump out and freak out. She did not pee anywhere else, thank God. But I can't put a top on the litter box because my cat is like claustrophobic or something, and I don't know about 7. The second 7, like it was like 11 was freaking out inside of the litter box, and 7 was like sitting off to the side. He was like literally like sitting there like watching the whole thing. Like he was terrified. He was so scared. So I think it just scared both of them, and they can't use the top on a litter box. So. And I'm really upset. Hey, Mimi's here. Oh, and Allie, thank you so much for the lurk. I appreciate you. And Mimi, thank you for the lurk. I appreciate both of you. Oh, is this the fish of the plushie? I don't think I've ever caught this one before. Ooh, look how cute it is. Wait, was that that's not a starred one. No, it's not I don't think it's no, it wasn't a starred one. That was adorable. I loved that. Okay. Anyways, gotta take our dog to the vet, but I want to stay in the stream. Don't worry about it. Live your best life. Doggy is way more important than I am. Thank you so much for the lurk, though. I do appreciate it. But yeah, no. So we can't do that. And that what makes me really sad is like I had a friend who she even offered because she was leaving Korea, and she's like, we have like this big. She bought like this coffee table. I don't think I'd ever want it for the like in the living room per se, but I like the idea of it. I was like, oh, that'd be so cool if we could do something like in the corner so that people wouldn't see the litter box, where you could, there's like furniture you can buy for cat litter boxes that have like a hole in it in one spot where the cats can go in, but you can like use it as like a table or something, or like a side table, so that it looks pretty, so the litter box isn't just sitting out there in the open for like any guests to see when they come over. And I really wanted to do something like that, but after seeing 11's reaction to having an enclosed place, she would just never use the litter box, and it's not worth it. It's not worth it to try. It's not worth it to buy something that I know she'll probably freak out and not want to use. So yeah, I've seen people convert dressers and other things into litter boxes. That's what I wanted, because it's like in the corner here. Anyone who comes to our house can see it. Not that I have a lot of guests because I'm like a homebody, but if I ever invite people over, they can see it. It's like right there, and it looks so ugly. And I would really, really love to, oh my God, hey! I would really, really love to be able to like actually like make it look pretty and like make it into like a table, especially when the baby comes. But I'm like, ugh, it's never gonna happen. So I gotta figure out how I'm gonna block it off for the baby. So like once she starts crawling, I gotta keep her away from that litter box. So hi, thanks for joining us. Thanks for joining us. Hello.
Hey.
Okay, back to fishing. Back to the important things. I'm not even using my worms. I don't know how to make the worms go. I don't know how to use the worms. Hi. Ooh, I like this one. Please be a starred. I want you to be starred. And you sound like Snow White there. Was it starred? Is it starred? Is it starred? It's not. My litter box has to be boxed in and fenced and facing the wall because else the dog eats the cat poop. Really? Hi Mia, welcome on in. Wait, the dog eats the cat poo? Oh my gosh, no. All right, really quickly. Are you in a party? Are you in a party, Windspear? I don't know if you're in a party, boo. I want to make sure. And also, who are you? Who are you in my life? Yes, you're in a party. Okay, it's Tax. That's you, Tax, right? That's you. I'm trying my best to remember your guys' Palia names and your Twitch names. Okay, I'm sorry. It's not that I don't love you. It's that I just have a horrible memory. How is pregnancy treating you? She's getting bigger. She's kicking a lot. and the morning sickness is like here and there. So I don't know. She's growing really well. That's the most important thing. I'm suffering, but she's doing great. So, you can equip starfish. You can equip them. Oh, I'm sorry. I can't read and do this. You can equip the starter fish only comes from the ripples. Oh. Your fishing won't be started unless you fish from the ripples. Got it. Okay. Did not know that. Red Ice, you only get starfish from the bubble areas. Thank you guys. By the way, some right on DC and how to hide your cat toilet. I would like to, that's the thing is, again, I would like to, but if it's covered, if the top part is covered, 11 won't use it. And then she'll pee and poo everywhere, and I don't want that. I really would rather deal with the very not beautiful looking litter box than having my cat pee on everything because she can't use the litter box. But the good thing is, like, I know that there's some people who have issues with their cats, like if they are in a bad mood or something, they'll go and use dumb question, where do you sell stuff? You can sell stuff at Zeki's place, or you can sell stuff at the big box in front of your house. Those are the two ways that I know to sell. Is there any other way to sell? I guess you can sell at any of the stores, right? The fish I know you can sell at Zeki's place. You can sell them at Zeki's place, because that's where I'm going to run to when I get full, is I'm just going to run over to Zeki's and sell it from there. But the ideas for the community members. There you go. It can be ideas for the community members. You posted in the Discord. Okay, let me just guys, if you want to know how to make your cat litter box not be visible right there, go check out the Discord. You have no idea where that is? Hold on 1 second. Let me tell you. I got you, boo. I got you, Aurora. So, okay, the map in Killamilla Village. Furniture store. General store. Right here. The general store. That is where that's where Zeki's store is. You're going to go to the general store and you're going to see Zeki with his weird ears and everything. That's where you can sell stuff. You just got to run all the way over here and then go to the general store. Inside his store, he'll have like a little cash register. There's like, you'll know you're in the right place because right next to it has like all of the gacha ball container next to it. And that's where it is. Yeah, Zeki and his weird 4 ears. I hate Zeki's 4 ears. They're disgusting. I don't like Zeki. I don't hate Zeki's personality. I hate Zeki's appearance. My boys are ridiculous. They won't even use the same box after their brother does. Seriously? Wait, no, seriously? They won't even use the same 1-star? That is crazy. So wait, do you have 2 litter boxes then? Or do you only have 1? I was gonna say, my cats, they vary. Okay, so it's funny, so many people don't notice Zeki has 4 ears. And when, oh, okay, hold on. Oh my God, stop moving. This one is, oh my God, stop. Ooh, new fish, a fairy carp. I'm not even, I don't know if I equipped that or not. You have 3 throughout the house? That must be insane. He's an alien cat. It's weird. I don't get how that was the first thing I noticed though, was Zeki's 4 ears. Also, I haven't redeemed, Haas's Sully mode. On really quickly. No, that was like literally the first thing I noticed when I saw Zeke was that he had 4 ears. And I'm like, this is weird. I don't appreciate his 4 ears. Najma only has 1 leg. What? No. Seriously? Najma only has 1 leg? Hey, Google. Set a timer for 5 minutes. That's not real. One of hers is fake? You got the fairy carp as well? Oh, let's go. Maji Market. Oh, is it Maji Market time? Maji Market time. Let's run to Maji Market. Hold on. I gotta mark it on my map or I'm gonna go the wrong way. Maji Market. Run! Don't walk, run. Her leg was cut off. How wait, okay. She has a robot leg. I'm gonna have to go look at her the next time I see her. Does it explain how her leg was cut off? Is that a part of the lore that I just don't know yet? I didn't know she didn't have a leg. I was just like, look at this tiny little child who name sounds like Ajma. Hey, loves, sorry, welcome on in. Good morning for you. Well, it's like, it's technically almost morning for me. So, yeah, it explains it. Okay. Did I skip over it because I didn't want to read it? That's another question, because that is very valid. I might not have read it properly because I was just like, who needs to read the lore? You can also sell the different guild shops if it's from the same profession. Like Ennard will buy your fish. Yeah, okay, that's what I was wondering about that. Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm like, if it's like the thing that they sell, then they will purchase it from you. But you can't sell like food over there or something, I think. But the general store, you can sell like everything. So I just go there. I'll probably end up going there after this to sell some stuff. How are you calling? His name is Ennard in my heart, okay? In my heart, that's what he's called to me. I know I don't say his name right. I don't say like any of their names right, but you guys get the idea. I won't change. I have flaws and I won't fix them. You might have to send me another server invite because it says there was an error and then it crashed. It happened 3 times. Don't worry, Boo. I got you. The Maji Market might be full, but let me know when you want me to send you the invite and I can try. Yeah, I do that a lot when I'm farming in Bahari, giving all my hunting loot to Hussein to clear your inventory. I always forget that you could do that. Dang it, I don't have enough for a snake. All right, time for some hot pots. I'm gonna go right over there with red eyes. There we go. I was gonna say, okay, so sorry, I keep thinking about the whole pet conversation we've been having. So with my cats, I remember when I first got so I got Gyawer first. You're at the general store? Okay, I won't be able to send you a server invite unless you come over to Bahari, or to the Maji Market. We have to be in the same area for me to be able to send you the server invite. So if you come into the Maji Market, I'll send you an invite after that. Can I do it now? No, I have to be out of the game. But you can come over to me too. But okay, so the order of events when it came to me having pets. Gyawer was first. I first got Gyawer. I got him like his own little water dish and everything, and then his food dish and whatnot. Where do you sell stuff? General store. Yeah, go to the register in the general store. Click on it, and then you'll see your inventory. You'll be able to sell stuff in your inventory. Does that make sense? I feel like I explained it properly. But okay, so yeah, I got Gyawer first. Got his food. Got his water. I used to have it so that his food and water was out 24/7. That's just like what I did. And then I adopted 11 was a foster cat. I was like, I'm gonna try to foster a kitty. And she was this big. I have small hands. She was this big. Okay? You would have fallen in love with her too. And so I was just like, I gotta have her. So I fostered her for a couple of days, and then I don't even think it was a week. And I messaged the person who I was fostering her from, and I'm like, I'm gonna just keep her. And she's like, okay, well, if things don't work out, let me know. We'll still keep her on like the foster list, but we'll just kind of be like foster list, but claimed and stuff like that. They call those foster fails, but it's so cute. She was, oh my God, I fail. I don't think I can ever foster a pet because I would just adopt them. That was my first experience of trying to foster, and I did fail hard. So, hold on one second. Fostering is a mistake. I say as a kitten foster, I literally can't foster. So I fell in love with her, and it took like 1 hour. 1 hour for her and Gyawer to like become besties, and it was really easy. Like how my house was at the time, it was na 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 na. Wow, fantastic baby dance. ooh, ooh. I'm gonna dance, 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 dance. Fantastic, baby. Thank you so much for resubscribing. You've been subscribed for 13 months. That is insane. Laura, I hope you are fantastic and well and work is going well for you. And you deserve all of the lovely things. I appreciate you, boo. Welcome on in. Thank you for that. You have a couple girls right now that need to find homes, but it's so hard when you get attached. Oh my God, no, I literally could not. I would be so attached. Oh my God. Na, 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 na. Wow. Fantastic, baby. Dance. Ooh, ooh. I'm gonna dance, 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 dance. Fantastic, baby. Thank you so much, Mia, for the sub, for the 3 months. And you subbed with your Prime. Thank you so much for the Prime. That means so much to me. I appreciate you so much, boo. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So far, so good today. I'm getting my hair done to start moving towards purple. Yes! I'm so excited for you guys. Can I have some hearts in chat for Laura and Mia for both subbing? And then Mia for the Prime. You don't have to give your Prime to me, but you did, and I appreciate it so very much. You guys are absolutely fantastic. Hold on. I'm failing at this game because I'm not paying attention. Okay, wait. So my volunteer job is to foster greyhounds from Spain, and the rate of foster fails is pretty high. I've only had one myself, though, out of the 10 foster dogs. Are greyhounds, like, really hard to take care of? I've never had, like... Gower is my first dog, if that makes sense. Like, I only know what my dog is. My dog is like a cat, so... Fostering is hard. My grandparents rescued animals for a living, and it was hard to rehome some of the animals because they would get attached. That's literally me. That's literally me. And that's why I saw 11. And she was just like, what broke me, okay, was that, okay. So I was living in a 1-room apartment when I first got 11, okay? This is the whole thing. It was a studio apartment, okay? And literally the only other room in there was the bathroom. So it was one big room. There was the kitchen. It was the living room. It was the bedroom. It was all together, and I had a bed. And I had found out really quickly that Gower doesn't like beds. And so he would not go on the bed. I'm like, okay, perfect. He won't go on the bed. So when I bring in this cat, which I didn't know how he was going to react to the cats because they didn't have any experience at the shelter, because I got him from the shelter, and they're like, we don't know if he'll be aggressive. So I'm like, I want to get a cat after I get him. So like, I need him to be like a well-mannered dog. They're like, we don't know if he'll be okay with cats. I'm like, perfect. And of course I foster 11 on like a Saturday, but then on Monday I had to go to class. So that was a whole panic situation. Because yes, I decided to get 3 animals while I was still in university, because that was a smart use of my finances, which they were totally worth it, but I probably should have waited until I actually had a full-time job. But anyways, that's beside the point. So I put 11, I had her whole setup was on top of the bed, because I knew that Gower wouldn't go on the bed, but he was really interested in her. And I was just like, oh, okay, this might work out really, really well, because like they're really happy with each other and everything. I won! Sorry, that was, I am a lady. Anyways, she was on the bed and everything. She was in a box for a little bit, and then I moved her out of the box so that she could be in the bed. And she, like, her whole domain was in the bed. When I always feel the same. Thank you, Magpie. Thank you. I'm glad that Magpie and Jessica understood me. And so after an hour, I was like, oh my God, where is the cat? And she had not even jumped. She had fallen off the bed because she was this big. She fell off the bed and was like trying to snuggle with Gower, but Gower doesn't like snuggles. So she had like completely fallen off the bed and was trying to do everything in her power to be next to the dog because she wanted to be with the dog. And I was just like, oh, my heart. And so that's why, like, the next day I was like, no, I'm going to keep her. She's not a foster. So they're very easy. They sleep most of the time, and they don't need very long walks either. Interesting. I didn't know that. My dog needs long walks because he will not get his pee out unless it's been 30 minutes. He won't get everything out of his bladder unless he goes for a 30-minute walk. I don't know if he actually needs a 30-minute walk or he's just trying to, like, use me for a long walk. either way, he needs exercise. So, you're so excited. This new job of mine lets me be who I want to be. I'm so happy that you get to do that. I'm so happy for you. When I found out that my job was okay with me coloring my hair, I was really happy because I'm like, you know what? I want to have pink hair because I'm teaching 4- and 5-year-olds and they would love it. And then I've had this hair for like 3 years now. Granted, it needs to be colored, but your girl's pregnant and scared. So, you don't decide when you get a cat. The cat distribution program chooses you, like literally. So, okay, I had a whole thing. You're gonna lurk? Okay, thank you so much for the lurk. I appreciate you, and thank you so much for fishing with us today. I really, really appreciate it. I had fun. I had a lot of fun. I had fun sexy dancing for you. Our dog refuses to poop in the garden. That's so funny. I was gonna say my dog, if he's desperate, he'll poop on like the sidewalk, but he usually tries to poop in like a grassy area. I found out that he's actually kind of okay with pooping on ice, which I'm not okay with because then I have to try not to slip and fall into his poo when I'm picking up his poo. So, oh my God, Becky is a lady. Thank you, Goody. Thank you. I appreciate that. But okay, so the whole reason I was sitting here explaining how my animals, so I didn't even get to 7 yet. But that was basically, that's how I ended up with 11. And so when I got 11, I had her food and water set up on the bed, but she fell off the bed to be next to Gower and she couldn't get back on top of the bed. So I had to move it onto the floor. So because she was this big, I had little paper cups. And so I cut the top of the paper cup up and then I poured water into it. And that was like her water dish. And then I did the same for her food dish. Well, it didn't take her long to figure out which one was her food dish. And the dog didn't care to eat the cat food anyways, because he's just naturally a perfect dog and I can't. Is it Chappa time? It is. Oh, it is going to be Chappa time. Okay, I'm going to go Chappa. Thank you, Red Ice. Hold on. I'm gonna Chappa. And so that was the whole idea. No, stop, exit. I don't care about you. Okay, sorry. I really don't. I just don't like to be disturbed. I'm sorry, Ken. But okay, so I had the whole water dish and everything. Chappa and chill? Yes, Chappa and chill. How you doing, Droll? Welcome on in. No, you've been here, haven't you? No, you've totally been here. I don't know why I'm saying welcome on in. You've been silent. You've been silent. I was gonna say you were like silent but deadly, but I don't want to compare you to a fart because you are definitely not like a fart. I don't know. I'm going everywhere with conversations today. But so they had separate water dishes. They had separate food dishes. But 11, the water dish for the dog was like as tall as she was when I first got her. So I was expecting her to use like the little tiny paper cup that I had gotten. This cat was determined to defy me and she refused to use the paper cup and she would literally like practically climb into the his water dish. And so I was like, okay, bet we got to switch the water dishes up so that she'll actually drink water. But on top of that, I tried everything to get her to use her own water dish and she refused. So I was like, okay, whatever. She'll use the same water dish. Not a big deal. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate you, boo. Remember, follows are lurker friendly. You don't have to feel the need to chit chat if you don't want to, but if you want to, we'd absolutely love to have you. Do whatever feels right, boo. Your internet is down 10 hours already? That's insane. It's not a Becky stream if stories are all over the place. They're coming around. They're coming together, Zane. I promise that there's a whole reason that I started explaining all of this, okay? It will come together. I just keep reading comments and getting distracted. So really, you distracted me, and it was your fault that I am now on a different thing. Droll is not like a fart. Droll is not like a fart. You can compare me to a fart anytime. Hell, I eat enough dairy for it anyways. I love that. Oh my god, this community is my favorite thing in the world. I just want you guys to know that. You're my favorite thing. So, basically, in the short of it is that 11 refused to drink from another water dish. When you're the streamer, you decided to have us in chat. That's true. It's my fault. It's my fault that I streamed to you guys. And I'm okay with taking the blame. Oh, got one. Okay. And so then I got Gower in December. I got 11 in like January, I think. I'd only had Gower for like a month when I got 11. And then I got 7 over the summer. So, but his birthday was in March. So, we got 7. 11 really had a hard time adjusting to 7 at first. She was like hissing and everything. It took like a full day until she was like, okay, this little thing is not going to hurt me. And Gower was just like, okay, cool, another cat. So he didn't care at all. Not a care in the world. That's this dog. This dog is so perfect. I can't. And so, when 7 came around, that was also a thing, is that 7, I got him because he was still a kitten. He was like he was a little bit bigger than a kitten because I think I got him in like June and he was born in like March. So, but he was still small. So I tried to get him in like a little water dish so that he would eat it. He would drink out of the water dish. This cat wouldn't have it either and refused to use a different water dish. So to this day, they use the same litter box. The cats use the same litter box. All of the animals use the same same water dish. All of them. So I ended up having to buy, like, I bought a, I knew that what I had heard from stories from people online was that cats will drink out of like a fountain water dish, more like moving water than still water. So I got like a big one with like a big front on it so Gower could drink out of it too. And I clean that out every week. I will admit, if zombies could smell farts, they would track me down even 100 meters away. You're not a fart though. I don't think you're a fart. I was just like, I don't know. You're wonderful, Droll. I want you to know that. My cats and 2 dogs all drink out of the same water bowl. And I had some people who were like, that's disgusting that you let them drink out of the same water bowl. I'm like, remember, they're animals. Like, they're not people. If I could have them drinking out of different water dishes and they all wanted to, I would do it for them. But they don't. They refuse to drink out of different water dishes. They all want the same one. So, and they don't care that they're sharing it with their siblings. They don't even see them as siblings. So, one of my boys drinks with his paws, so there is constantly sand in the water. I have a little filter in mine, so it catches most of it. But no, I had an old cat who would do that too, and it made the water so dirty, and you have to clean it so much more often. Grab this. Cats also like it more when their food is not next to their water, especially when they are more primal. I do not. So 11 technically eats next to the water, but they have meal plans because 7 gained a lot of weight. He got super fat, and it was my fault, not his fault. I let them all eat. Like, this is basically what happened. So they were all just eating whenever their food was always out. And then I went to the States for a month. And while I was there, Hubby B couldn't keep up with the schedule and like keep up with them not eating each other's food. And so he ended up just giving them meals at different times. And so it ended up being where Gower had to be a part of it as well. But it worked out in the end because it actually helped Gower to gain weight. Gower was able to gain weight because he had meal times, and then 7 was able to lose weight because of the meal times. And so I don't think the cats really care too much. I guess I could try to move 11's dish if that's true. I've never heard of that before, but I'll believe it. Maybe I'll try to move 11's dish, but it doesn't seem to bother her at all. But again, they have meal times, so I think it doesn't bother her because at that point she's just like, food! So don't think about that way. Cats are picky little monsters. They are picky, and then they're totally like chill. They're like both at the same time, honestly. They can be super picky and super chill. My cat thinks he's a dog. He's grown up around dogs since the day he was born. That's literally my dog. My dog thinks he's a cat because he's basically his whole experience outside of a cage has been with cats and like people, but like has been with cats. So, he very much like, sometimes he'll like rub his face against us, like how cats do whenever he gets like really excited about something. I'm like, I've never seen a dog do this before, and I love it. I love my dog. He is so perfect. He's very skittish like a cat, and just like everything is like a cat. Mr. Cat will find the oldest stale water in a flower pot and drink it. Yeah. Yeah. I was gonna say, for the most part, my cats are actually very, very comfortable. All my pets are very comfortable with drinking the fountain, like the fountain that we got them. I'll take a picture of it. I don't know how to explain it properly. I don't feel like I'm explaining it properly. I'm gonna go home, and then I'm gonna go back to the mirror pond place, by the way. Okay? I'm gonna go home to drop some stuff off, sell some stuff, and then go back to the mirror pond. Just to let everyone know. Hello, Cake Party Daisy. How's it going? Welcome on in. But like, it's basically, it's a square. It's a square. It's like this big. It's because there was, ooh, I got curtain packs. Oh, look at all the things I'm getting. Ah, I love that. Okay. Yes. Okay. I was wondering if it was going to light up or not. Okay, hold on. I got to place my snakes because we have my trail of snakes. They got to make it to the door. So I just need a couple more. Don't judge me, okay? I like my trail of snakes. It makes me happy. But basically, it's just, yeah, it's just like a little square. It's got a pretty deep part in it so that the cats can drink out of it, but also the dog can drink out of it too. And, oh, and I got a fish. I forgot I got the fish plushie. I'm so happy I got a plushie. I was worried I wasn't going to get a plushie. Where should I put the fish? Maybe I could put the fish in this one. In this place here. I'll put the fish on that chair. He's gonna enjoy that chair. There we go. All right. And now let me sell some stuff. And then I'm gonna go right back to that place that we were at. But, yeah, so there was another one that I was considering getting, but the only reason I didn't get it is because there's this cat. It's a very famous one that I think a lot of people, if they have like cat water fountains, it's literally like a daisy in the middle, and then the water flows off of each of the petals. And that one was cute and all, and I know the cats would use it, but I wasn't sure that the dog was going to use it. And that's what I was worried about. And like, the dog also needs to be hydrated. So I ended up getting this deep one, and it works out really well because all of the animals have their specific way that they like to use it, which is so funny. Gower will drink out of the middle, drink out of it normally because he's a dog and he'll just drink out of it normally. 11, the part that it comes out of, there's like a little hole where the pump, it pushes out the water and it just like flows into the part that just has like the deep part, and then it like trickles over when it's like overflowed. She has to drink out of the part, the little hole where the water is coming out. That part where the water is coming out. She puts her mouth in there and she drinks it. And she's basically like, her whole body is over this fountain trying to drink that water. She is very adamant that that's the way she has to drink it. So that's the way that she drinks it. And then 7 has to drink it at like the very back of it. That's where he drinks it as well. So they all have like their special ways to be unique little sunflowers about it. And I love my pets for it. I love my pets. It's okay. They can be the unique little, is it, no, it's not a, snowflakes. They could be the unique little snowflakes. Is it snowflakes? I feel like that's wrong. Either way, if they want to, they can. And they do. So, that's the story of my pets. But also, I also think, by the way, when I was talking about how Yo was really comfortable with 7 when we first got him, 11 wasn't. 7 was really comfortable with both of them. And the reason that he was really comfortable with both of them, oh gosh, I'm heading home and then have to get off and finish getting ready for work. Don't worry about it, boo. Live your best life. Thank you so much for stopping by and being a part of everything and all of the... Thank you for the follow as well. Thank you for fishing with us. I appreciate it, boo. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. But with 7, he actually... So 7 is the only pet I spent money on. Not that I do spend money on all of my pets, but when it came to getting them as my pets, I bought 7. But Gower was a rescue from the shelter. And okay, there was a reason that I don't usually like to buy pets But it wasn't that he wasn't bought from a store. That was the biggest thing, is that he was not bought from a store. 7 was actually bought from a person. And so Yawer, I got him from the shelter here in my city in Gwangju. And so it was completely free to adopt him. I just had to sign a paper promising that I wouldn't dump him. And if I did, I could like get like in trouble for it and like have to pay a fine and crap like that. Because a lot of people, especially foreigners, especially foreigners, when they have to go home, they'll just abandon their pets. And I'm just like, why would you get a pet if you're not going to take them home with you? I have literally traveled from the US. I've traveled from Korea to the US and back to Korea with my pets because they're family. You just reached level 17 furniture making. Let's go. I love that for you. So Yawer, completely free, got him from the shelter. 11, failed foster. Yay. Hold on. I do sexy dance for you. Hold on. There we go. And then 7, I found out about his living situation, and that's why I spent money on him. So 7 didn't have a great living situation in the sense that he, I found out that the woman who owned 7, basically how it worked, okay? This was crazy. So she lived in a studio apartment. It was just a big room like that first apartment I was talking about with Yawer. Just a big room. It was one room. It had a bed in it, the kitchen, living room, bedroom, all the same thing. This game is Palia. Remember me from 7 months ago? There's so many people who come in and out, Boo. I am so sorry that I don't, but I'm glad that you came back and I appreciate you being here. So big studio room, right? Okay. This woman, so 7's mother was a street cat, okay? She found her out the street cat was very, very pregnant. She brought her in, okay? Then she had 5 kittens, I think. So she had the street cat. I think she also had 1 or 2 other cats. Then she also had 2 dogs and then 5 kittens, all living in this very, very, very tiny apartment. And then that was not even the worst part about it, was that because not all of the pets got along properly with each other, she gave them shifts of when they could be out and about in the apartment and when they had to go into a cage. Now, I didn't know this. I found this out after seeing pictures from her house, because that's where I found out that that she was giving away white cats, and I'm like, oh my god, I want a white cat. I really wanted a white cat with blue eyes, and she did have white cats with blue eyes, but then I ended up picking 7 because his eyes matched 11's eyes and they were cute. But did you know that there is a cat tower that's in a cage? It's a cat tower in a cage. So you can put them in and close the door and they can be in the cat tower. And what she did is she put the litter box at the bottom and she put their food at the bottom as well. And that was it. That was how she would do shifts. And then she had cages for the dogs that they would sleep in as well. And so there would be times where all the cats could come out and about and play and be in the apartment. And then she'd go and take them and put them in the cage. And then she'd let the dogs out and let them be out and about. But either way, there were certain animals that were in the cage all night long. And you have a snowball cat with blue eyes? Oh, I envy you. But I also don't, because I really am happy that I picked 7, because I just love my cat so much. But like, it broke my heart that she had so many pets in this tiny, tiny apartment. And I was just like, I'm going to take one. I think I paid like 50,000 won for him, which was like the equivalent. It's like the equivalent of like $8. It wasn't a really high fee. I think originally it was supposed to be 100,000 won, but she did know that ooh, this one's white. This one's pretty. This one looks like a pretty shiny fish. A new fish! Let's go. But yeah, so I think it was originally going to be like 100,000 won for 7, but she knew I already had pets. and that I was going to, like, the whole fee, and I don't know if anyone who knows this, but, like, whenever you, like, a lot of people, what they like to do when they give away pets, like, they don't necessarily need the money for the pet, and it's not about money. They're not trying to sell the pet for money. It's more to guarantee that they're going to a good home, that someone's willing to spend money. You think that's a fish for a bundle? Is it really? Okay, I won't get rid of it, I promise. It's a Maricarp. It was pretty. It's mostly just to make sure that, like, you're willing to spend money on the pet, so you're gonna take care of the pet. And so that's why it ended up being like 50 for me, because I'm a good, she already knew I had a cat and I'm a good pet owner. So, you are just a little movie thing. I got a second one. It's so pretty. So that's how I ended up with 7. And none of them want to drink out of their own dishes, like their own water dishes. And the cats both use the litter box very comfortably, but from the start, I thought it was just because 7 was like still a kitten. And I now realize it's his way of asserting dominance over 11, because he is, even though he's younger, 7 is also a boy and 11 is a girl, which I think also plays a role in it too when it comes to cats. But 7 is the most dominant. He's the dominant cat over, and he dominates over 11. I got a treasure chest! And so when he was little, he didn't cover up his poos. And he didn't cover up his pee either. And like, if you know anything about the behavior of cats, they usually cover up their poo and pee because they want to hide their scent so they don't get into a fight with the dominant cat. So 11 vouched for you and saved you money. Exactly. And so 7, I thought because he was little, he wasn't covering anything. But as he got older, he continued to not cover his poos and pees. And literally like 2 years ago, I think 11 was just like, you know what? 7's not doing the job, so I don't have to do it either. And so now none of them cover their poos and pees. And it drives me crazy because they stank. Okay? They stank. My full-grown boys still don't do it, but they're just dumb and scrape the floor. No, Star, 7 does the same thing. 7, sometimes he won't cover it in the litter box, but he will come out of the litter box, and I have like a mat on the floor because it's in front of our bathroom. Okay, it's literally in front of our bathroom, like the mat, because like, you know, you take a shower and you put your feet on the mat so you don't get water everywhere. So there's a mat on the floor, and he will try to push that into the litter box. And I'm like, dude, you're doing nothing except getting my mat dirty. And so I have to be like, 7, stop. But yeah, no. Oh my God, it drives me crazy too. Because if I'm not home when he does it, then I come home and the mat is in the litter box. I'm like, well, can't use that anymore because that's dirty. So, Maricarp isn't needed for bundles. Dang it! Thank you for looking it up though. I appreciate you. My sister's dog tries covering her poo and pee. So Gyower, he doesn't necessarily cover. Gyower does his little, so sometimes when he poos or pees, especially if there's a dog nearby, he'll like start kicking up the ground. And I heard that they do it, like dogs do it mostly because they have like scent glands on their paws. And so it's more of like spreading the scent around on his paws with his paws. So he does that. But sometimes it looks like he'll poo or pee and then it'll look like he's trying to bury it. And I'm just like, he looks like a cat. But I swear that my cats definitely think that he's a cat. And I think that it helps that they think he's just, I'm not kidding. I'm really certain my cats think he's a big cat. And the biggest thing is my dog has upright ears. He doesn't have floppy ears. His ears are upright. So they look just like the cats. And literally, whenever I get home, if I get home alone, by the way, I find their toys in their box sometimes too. Oh, no, that's literally happened to me as well. I've seen that before too. I find dryer sheets in my litter box because the litter box is right next to the laundry room area. I can't. Sometimes the things I'm like, this is not helping. It is not burying anything. Please stop. That makes sense. Her dog, someone over there just got a plushie. Did they? Good for them. Good for them. Oh, I'm happy for them. I don't know where they are, but I'm happy. Oh, over there? Oh, dang. I'm happy for them. That makes sense since her dog pees so much on walks. Yeah. And then especially like with the kicking and everything, especially if there's a dog in the way, he's just trying to... Gower likes... Okay, that's the thing that's so funny about Gower. He's very passive. He's interested in big dogs. He's scared because he doesn't know how to play with big dogs. He's also completely terrified of people. If the wind blows a sign next to him, he'll freak out because he's just a very skittish dog. But anytime there's another dog in the area, he will be like, I'm the dominant dog. And if that dog pees on a tree, he has to go and pee on that tree too. To be like, I just want you to know that my scent was there last. Like, my dog is so skittish, but when it comes to other dogs, even if the dogs make him uncomfortable, he literally is like, I'm the big scary dog. And then they're like, let me play with you. He's like, no. Thought it was an ancient fish she got. Oh, don't worry about it, boo. Don't worry about it. But yeah, so with the cats though, the biggest thing with the cats is if I come home by myself, only the dog will get up and greet me at the door. Okay? And you'll be like, Becky, that's normal. Cats don't usually do that. No, boo. No, you can't say that because not Seven's freaking lazy. But when it comes to Gower, after I finish walking him and then I come back, and I feel so bad for him. He's sitting here trying to sleep and I keep saying his name over and over again. Oh, they got another plushie. They just got another. Maybe we should go stand with him. Oh my God. But with Gower, when Gower comes home from his walks, 11 is right there sitting, waiting at the door. And then I bring him. So what we usually do, I can't now because I'm pregnant and he's just too heavy for me now. But if my husband's home, he'll pick him up and we walk him to the bathroom. We bring him into the bathroom and then I go and clean his feet because his feet are dirty. And we don't want all that dirt all over our house. So we clean his feet, and every time we get back from taking walks, I know it's not exactly the best for his feet, but we also just need a clean home. So it's something that like I feel bad about, but I have to do it. So I clean his feet, and then as I'm cleaning his feet, the door is wide open and to the bathroom. And so 11 will sit there and she'll just stare and she'll continue to watch the entire time that I'm washing Gyawa's feet. And like sometimes she'll meow and I'll be like, hold on, boo. We're not done. We're almost done. And then when I take him out, the mat is mostly there for him. And so he'll stand on the mat while I go and dry his feet with his little dog towel. And while I do that, 11 will rub up all over Gyawa, all over his face and everything. And this cat is obsessed with Gyawa. 7 is also obsessed with Gyawa because 7 doesn't always like rub against people. He's just not like a rubbing kind of cat, but he'll do it all day, every day to Gyawa. These cats love this dog. We don't get as much love as this dog gets, and this dog can't even pet them. At least one of them, I think, the one with the white icon. There's gotta be. I know there's like a really hard to get fish that is like a white fish that you can get for the bundles, but yeah. So I'm very convinced that I think the cats just think that Gyawa is just a big cat. He's just like the bigger cat in the house. Like he's got the upright ears. He's definitely pulled, like he's got more of the kitty personalities than he does the dog ones. You're not fluffy and drink their water. I know, right? Mister, welcome on in. How you doing, boo? Welcome. Yeah. I guess I'm not fuzzy enough. Maybe that's why. But I will say that 11 has a preference to people, and it's not me. That cat will go head over heels for my husband. And I always am just sitting there. I'm like, I want you to know that my husband is only okay with you guys living in this house because he's married to me and he loves me. He is not a pet person. He is great to the pets. I'm not saying that he's horrible to the pets. He loves the pets. He takes very, very good care of them. But he never in his life imagined that he would be living in a house with 3 pets. That was not a part of his idea of life, but he treats them really well. And 11 is obsessed with him, completely obsessed with him. I come home and none of the cats. He comes home and 11's like, oh my God, you're here. And I'm just like, I'm personally insulted. I'm like, you know that I'm the reason you live in this house, right? I'm the reason. And no, she doesn't care. They're convinced that our older cat died of a broken heart after the dog passed. I'm really worried about that. I'm really worried how the cats are going to take it because dogs don't live as long as cats do. And Geller is 9 and the cats are 7. So I'm a little bit worried about how they will react. Geller is, thank goodness, he's a very, very healthy dog. He goes on 2 walks a day. He's outside for over an hour every day. Now that I'm pregnant, it's about 1 hour because I take him for about 30-minute walks. But I used to take him for like longer walks when I could handle it. My back didn't kill me every time I did. But he is also on organic food. He eats organic food. He's very hydrated. He is a mixed breed, so he has less of like the purebred problems. So, and so far, other than like the weird, like, I found out what Geller has been doing, by the way. Hold on, let me read some comments and I'll go into that story in a second. Again, it's just story time about the pets. Today's theme is my pets and yours, all of our pets. It's sorry if you can call me Bean. It's just the name I'm used to. Oh, no, totally. I'm sorry. I just went with Mr. because it was the first one. But Bean, I'll totally call you Bean. I'm so sorry. You should have told me in the beginning. I'm so sorry. I haven't been calling you by the name you wanted. I will call you Bean now on, boo. I got you. You don't choose the cat chooses you. And they did not choose me. They did not choose me. They always choose him. Like a Harry Potter wand. Oh, okay. Don't be sorry. No, I am. I wish I should have asked. I should have just assumed that it was Mr. I'm so sorry about that. This is my formal apology. Hold on. This is my apology to you. Hold on. I apologize deeply for misrepresenting you. Okay. I don't like making people do things. No, it's your name. It's your username. It's what you want me to call you. That you make me call you the thing that you want me to call you. I'm not just gonna, I shouldn't just assume that was, I'm gonna just, one more time. This is for you. And I want you to know, boo. I want you to know, Bean. I love you. I love you. Okay. Gee, I recognize the bow from yesterday where you all shot me. I didn't mean to. I didn't mean to shoot you so many times. I'm so sorry. Turns out our cat actually died from knocking over the wrong thing in a hoarder storage area. I'm so sorry about that, boo. I am so sorry. Losing a pet, I know it's like because I grew up with pets. I grew up with cats, and so losing a cat, especially like because a lot of people are like, oh, cats don't have personalities and stuff. I'm like, no. Cats are like, I've never had a cat that didn't have a crazy personality, and like every cat that I've ever owned were so unique to the way that they were that I'm just like, you can't just like be like, oh, okay, it was just a cat. No, it's not just a cat. It was all pets are family members. I cried when my beta fish Leo died. Okay. I miss Leonardo. He was the best beta fish in the world. I cried when he died, okay? Our older cat chose the dog, and we just happened to come with our Husky and Corky. Yeah. Cats have it. They have, I swear to God, my cats have bigger personalities than my dog does. So, remember that time Becky forgot you know what, Roll? No one was talking about that. We were blissfully talking about pets, Droll. Tell us about your cats. Tell us about your sister's cats, right? They're your sister's cats, right? Tell us about them. Oh no, I was gonna tell a story and I forgot. It was something about the pets. I also have fish and I cry every time. Fish are like, I don't know why, because I think people think that fish, I get it that all fish really do kind of feel like they don't have personalities. Okay, I get that because fish just live in a tank and you don't have as much interaction with them. But it's like it's still something that needs your attention, that you have to provide for, and that is like, you can't just leave on a trip and not have arrangements for your fish. Like, you become attached to them even though they don't have the personality of a cat or a dog. you still get like the feels for them. Like my fish Leonardo, I loved that fish, man. I had 2 cats that were mine, and both of them were let outside by my stepdad, and they never came home. Boo, I am so sorry. That actually happened when my mother and my stepfather went through a divorce. The cats ended up staying at the house with him, and we ended up moving away. And at one point he let the cats out, and my cat Tom, we lost him. He never came back home. But I think it was mostly, he was a really friendly black cat. And I think that probably someone took advantage of how friendly he was, and that's probably, I'm really hoping that's not what happened, but I feel you. It was really devastating when we learned that he was gone. I was really sad. I like that people say, I don't like cats because they don't love you right away, but dogs do. So you're telling me you don't like consent? Oh my god, Gooey. Oh my god, no! I had 3 goldfish as a kid, and they all had personalities. My betta fish totally did. I'm gonna read the comments, and I'm gonna tell you about my betta fish. Terrified of the puppy and who growls like an engine. My cat Pepper, my first cat Pepper, she also growled like an engine. It was crazy. It was so crazy. One of them was trained. That's amazing. I do know you can train fish, but I just never put the effort in. I was also a student when I had the fish, so I actually didn't have the time. When I travel, I put up a automatic feeder, and I give them more hidey holes and caves and more decorations to make them feel hidey if they would like to. Like that? That's a really good idea, Bean. That's a really good idea. I never even thought about that. I was just like, okay, well, I'm going on a trip here. I'm going to bring the tank over to your house, and you can just chill with the fish, and then I'll bring it back when I come back. That's what I ended up doing. You're surprised how feral it was. So sorry my stepdad wasn't. I'm sorry that both of our stepdads were a-holes. Like, that's awful. That's so awful. Oh, thank you so much, Red Eyes, for joining. I appreciate you, boo. I saw what you said. The cat that was 6 weeks old when she smacked her full-grown dog, then she carried her over and made it clear that she was our new cat. She was a replacement cat for our cat Oreo, who escaped and outdoors and didn't return. I appreciate people who get replaced, and that's the thing. It's like they're not fully replacements. Obviously, you can't replace the cat that you had. But I love it when people who lose cats, like through death and everything, I like it when they get another cat because they know how to take care. That's what I had to convince my mom of. When our childhood cat Lily had passed, she was really heartbroken and devastated. But she's like, I don't think I ever want another cat. And I'm like, Mom, you know how to take care of a cat. If you were to get another cat, you would give this cat such an amazing home. You know how to take care of them properly. You already have all of the things that you need to get another cat. Why would you not want to spread the love if you're considering doing it? You're considering doing it. So it's not that I was pushing her to do it. She was considering getting another cat. And so she has another cat, Bella. She's a crazy cat. I love her. But my mom's obsessed with Bella. And I'm so happy that she got another cat because it was something that helped heal her wound. It was definitely something that helped heal her. Hold on. Both my cats were friendly my first. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate you, boo. My first cat's name was Silly Millie. I loved her. And then my second was Reaper. He was my boy. I trained him to be an unofficial emotional support cat for you. That's what happened with my cat Lily. She became like an unofficial like epilepsy cat. And could like she acted different when my mom was about to have a seizure, and it was like crazy that she just knew how to do it. I know you guys can't hear the sound right now. I'm trying to read the back comments, and then you'll hear it again. My goldfish came up to the water to be pet and would jump out of the water, following my finger into the tank of the. But of course, oh, that's so sweet. I love that. I just wanted to hear it. Don't worry about it, boo. Live your best life. We could go. Wait, what are you saying? I want to try a different area by chance? Sure. Go ahead, Storm. I'll follow you. I'll follow you. Let's go. Let's go. Wherever you want to go. Sorry to hear it. Mickey the dog. Hi, Silent Watcher. I love your Baymax. Thank you. I appreciate that. I got Baymax from Tokyo Disney. And it's actually, Baymax is actually a necklace, but I purposed it for here. So Baymax also lights up, but super, super bright, so we don't light up Baymax. But thank you so much for watching and lurking. Mickey the dog was more depressed about us losing Oreo than he considered Pikachu replacement cat, his new kitten. That makes sense, especially when, like, animals do form bonds, and I don't think people realize that. Like, obviously they form bonds with us, but they form bonds with each other as well. Like, animals have whole freaking personalities, dude. Like, whole personalities that I think a lot of people just don't realize. Like, they're not just, like, these dumb things that we keep in our house. Like, they're full, like, entities and crap. So, and let's just sort of know, my dog, picked up being able to tell when my nephew would have a seizure, when he was staying with me for a few months. I feel like, yeah, that's so true though, because that was my cat, Lily. Lily, she just, suddenly, the way she acted and the way that she would, like, start attacking my mom if she didn't sit down, it's like she knew something was coming. She knew it was coming, and she became, like, we knew it was like, okay, mom, go sit down. Let's go ahead and pull out the timer and make sure, like, it's not a big seizure. It's just, like, a little seizure. Crazy. It's crazy how they know. Sorry, I can't, that's the hard thing about fishing. I can't read and fish at the same time. It's hard. I searched for the magic chappa for days, and now I just unalived 2 on my bug hunt. Of course. That's how it works. That's how it works, Bean. That's how it works. I raised my kittens, and they were my babies, my youngest baby. We had to bottle feed when she was so tiny. I almost had to bottle feed 11. That's how small she was. But she was, like, just big enough to not have to be bottle fed. So she was just big enough, though. I mean, I'd love to chat. It's just early for me. And I'm also working and watching. That's okay. I'm happy with lurks, boo. I'm totally happy with lurks. You do not have to feel the need to chit chat if you don't want to. Just being here makes my day, and I appreciate you. You had to spend the night at the vet. They instantly forgot his existence and gleefully ate from their bowl. Okay, that actually, okay, that's something that happens, not so much like eating and everything, but 11 does this thing. So I've had 7 go to the vet by himself once, and I'm not sure if it's because the vet's, like, table smells different than, like, it has, like, different animal scents or what have you. But if there's ever a time where I have to separate 7 and 11, because I've even done it once. 7 had diarrhea, and it got all over the house, and so I locked him in this room because I'm like, you can just go ahead and get poo all over the floor. I will just mop the whole floor afterwards, but I can't have you doing it. I can't have you pooing all over our bed and the sofa and, like, everything. So I locked him in this room. But it's not even just then. Like, I locked him in the room for, like, an hour or 2 until, like, I could finally get it under control and everything. And he was starting to, like, not poo on everything. But when I brought them back together, and it's the same thing whenever I take him to the vet and then I bring them back together, 11 will hiss at him. Like, she will not, it takes like an hour or 2 until she finally, sometimes it can take overnight, where she finally feels more comfortable with 7, and then they go back to how they used to be. But, like, and I feel so bad because when 7's the dominant cat, but when 7 is scared, he wants to be next to 11. He always wants to be next to her. And then she starts hissing at him, and then he just, like, he looks so sad, like, trying to find comfort in anything, because he won't get comfort in Gyawa, because Gyawa actually, 7 knows that Gyawa doesn't like him as much as he likes 11, because when Gyawa's laying down, and if 7 comes by, he'll growl at 7, but he'll never growl at 11. So 7 does not take comfort in Gyawa, but he does in 11, and she just growls, and I don't know why she does this. I have no idea. Thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate you, boo. I have no idea why this happens, but it always happens. We rescued Oreo when she was still young enough to not have her eyes open. Then we started feeding her with an eyedropper and then a bottle feeder. Oh my god. Hi, Dixie. Welcome on in, boo. She's only 1 to 2 weeks old. Oh, okay. I think 11 was like 4 weeks. 4 to 5 weeks, I think. So she was still super tiny. I had to bottle feed 2 of my baby goats because their mama abandoned them. They were the smallest goats I've ever had. Both of them are still so small, but they have an attitude. That's 11. That's 11. 11 was super freaking tiny. and she still is really tiny, but my God, this cat is crazy. Cleaning kitchen time. Live your best life, Bean. I appreciate you, boo. Oh yeah, and she hissed like crazy for him for like a week after the vet. Yeah, I don't know why that happens. One of my cats turned into a version of the cat when we take her to the vet. What is a Cujo? A Cujo virgin? I don't know what that means. Like, does she go crazy? I could see that. My cats don't go crazy, but they huddle in the back of their carriers. Cats tell cats apart by smell. And that's why I'm just like, when it comes to the vet, I could maybe see it when it comes to the vet that maybe because he was on the vet's table that he might sound different, or he might smell different from his normal scent. But when it came to like, I locked him in this room that is covered in both of their scents. I locked in this room for like an hour or two. And then when he came out, 11 was hissing at him. And I'm like, I don't know why this happens. The Stephen King horror Hell Dog? What book? Is that the book's name? I've never read that book before. I should know it. I'm a Mainer. I love Stephen King. I don't even know. Or is it like the crazy cat from Pet Sematary? Because I could understand that. I understand Pet Sematary. Joe is from his book. I don't know that book. Oh my God, I'm gonna have to look it up. I don't know that book. I haven't read all his books, but I at least know most of his books. I can't believe I don't know that one. No object permanence, apparently. But like, she's always good. It always just takes like an hour or two until she's good again, and then they're totally fine. Yeah, but it's like Pet Sematary. Oh, okay. I read Pet Sematary. I read that in like high school. I love that book. That was a good book. It's because Becky is... No, I'm not a tech... Goody! Somebody... I don't have a mod in chat. I was going to say, time him out! Time him out. No, I refuse. I deny my Texas heritage because I'm not a Texan. I'm a Mainer. Leave me alone, Goody. Leave me alone. Maybe she just sulks on it because of the fact that they left. Yeah, I don't know. So I don't think I could ever separate them. I could never have them separate. No! Hoss! Wait a minute. Wait, how long is that? That's such a long 600 seconds. Goody, you deserved it. The timeout is done. You deserve that. You deserve those 3 seconds for calling me a Texan. You deserved it. Not that Texas is bad, okay? If you're from Texas, I accept you. I just don't want to be called a Texan, okay? I just have had so many bad experiences in Texas that I don't want to be from there. And for anyone who wants to know, I was born in San Antonio, Texas, but then before I started school, I moved over to Maine, and I basically grew up in Maine. I don't know anything about Texas. I have family that live in Texas. All I know is that Texans really like the blue bonnets, and they have really huge ribbons that they go crazy for during like graduation times. I don't know, but I'm a Mainer. I'm from Maine. Sorry, I was in a fight and I couldn't hit the button right away. You're fine. You're fine, boo. You're totally fine. I have a running joke that Texas is hell on earth. Cheap edition. Kind of like me. It's just like, okay. The reason that it's such a big deal, I told this story before, I'll tell it again. So I had a friend who, there was this one friend, okay? I'm not going to go into extreme detail of how I know this friend, but there was this one friend, all right? And because if I go into detail, then they will know that I'm talking about them, and I don't want them to know I'm talking about them. But basically this, I don't know, we're kind of still friends. I don't even know if we're friends, to be perfectly honest. We're like, eh. But that's why I'm just like, it's not super mean, but it made me really angry, okay? And so basically we were meeting new people. I was introducing them to friends that I had. And I remember we were talking about like, oh, where are you guys from? And it's like, and she was like saying that she was from like some state. I can't remember what state. I actually don't even remember what state she's from. Let's just say Michigan. So she's like, oh, I'm from Michigan. I'm not from Texas like Becky. And I was just like, I'm not from Texas. I'm from Maine. And she's like, yeah, but you were born in, I Oh my god. Maji Market time. Maji Market time. Maji Market time. Run to the Maji Market. And she's like, yeah, but you were born in Texas, so you're not from Maine, you're from Texas. And I'm like, no, I'm from Maine. I don't know anything about Texas. You can't say I'm from Texas. You can only say you're from Texas if you like really know like facts and crap from that place. I don't know anything about Texas. I haven't heard in any of my Texas family having a thing with blue bonnets, but I think I've heard about the ribbons. I only know about the ribbons because my family on Facebook, I have a lot of like second and third cousins who have kids in school, and like whenever they have like big events, they do that. Yeah, no, I do, boo. I really do. I don't like Texas. Every time I've lived there twice. I've lived there twice in my life, and every time it's been horrible. It's been absolutely horrible. I've had horrible experiences every time I lived in Texas, and I'm not from there. I don't want to claim that as mine. I want to claim Maine because I've had so many wonderful experiences in Maine, and Maine is wonderful. We have lobster. I don't like blueberries, but we have blueberries. We have lumber. We have Stephen King. And I have a whole bunch of childhood memories all from Maine. I don't know anything about Texas. So, but all I know is the blue bonnets in the spring. There's like these, I think they're called blue bonnets. They're blue flowers that grow in the spring. And I guess it's illegal to pick them or something. I don't know. Like Texans are like really serious about it, I think. Texas doesn't exist, obviously. But I'm not saying I hate people from Texas. I had personally horrible experiences living in Texas, and that's why I don't claim it to be mine. Texas is fine. I have family that live in Texas, and I love my family, but I just don't claim it as mine. I'm not a Texan. I'm very much a Mainer. Becky's only slightly more from Texas than my grandmother is from West Virginia. Grandma was born in West Virginia, but they were just driving through West Virginia when my great-grandma went into labor. Basically, like, she spent a little less time, but yeah. Oh, I was thinking the hats, not the flowers. Yeah. I thought, are they called blue bonnets? The flowers? I don't remember what they're called. See, this is how not Texan I am. I don't know. They're like the state flower, I think. I think they're the state flower. And like everyone's crazy about them. They're like insane about these blue flowers. And I think that what I heard, I'm not 100%, but what I heard is that it's like illegal to pick them. But I don't quote me on that because I don't know anything about Texas. But I was so insulted. And so I told that story to my husband. And every so often my husband will just be like, oh yeah, you and your Texan life. And I'm like, you know what, boo? I get so angry. So if you're born on a plane that is over Mexico, am I from Mexico then? No, I think that if you're born on a plane, it's either from the departure or from the landing. The only reason I know it was a joke, but the only reason I'm specific about that is because like some people are like born on international flights, and it's usually like where it's like landing from or something that you get you're considered like that was the place you were born. But I might be wrong. Maybe it's whatever you're over, but you might not know what you're over because everyone's like panicking, being like, oh my God, this woman's in labor. So, yes, they are. I have family on both sides in Texas, but I've never been there. It's illegal to pick most of the state flowers. You want to know what Maine state flower is? It's a freaking pine cone. We don't even have to pick them. They just fall from the tree. And I love it. I love it so much. It's literally like a pine. If you go look it up, I'm not kidding. Go look up Maine state flower. It's a freaking pine cone. That's why I said most. I was going to say, they'll just fall in front of you. They'll fall on your head. Washington is a peak. Huh? What is that? Okay. I learned that you can win this way. Rhododendron? Rhododendron. I don't know what that is, but that's, is it pink? Is it actually pink? Because like I know sometimes they're like, this is the pink whatever. It's like, it's not pink. Yes, okay. I was gonna say, all I know is that Maine state flower is a pine cone, and the Maine state bird is a chickadee, and it's a chickadee because chickadees, they make this sound, and it goes chickadee dee 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 dee, and that's the Maine, like, you can hear them all over Maine. And I really liked chickadees when I grew up. If you were born on a plane, it depends on the plane's registration, parent citizenship, and where you're flying over. That's true. There are a lot of factors. Is it like the white pine cone? That's not... It's technically, I think it's considered a flower, technically. It seems like it's not a flower, but in technicality terms, it's a flower. And so that's how it's our state flower. So, Wisconsin's flower is a wood violet or a viola... Okay. Cool. Well, you know what? Look, I'm learning new things. I only know, like, stuff about Maine. We also have, like, I know our state flag, I think, has a moose on it. I wonder what our state, okay, what are the state things? I know there's the state bird, there's the state flower. What other state things that all states have? They all have the state things, but I actually only know those two. So, state, can I think of the word? But I know the word, what lobsters are. Crustacean. That's what I'm trying to say. I think it's almost 1. That's why. It's almost 1. After Maji Market, I gotta go to bed, guys. I just want you guys to know that. After Maji Market, I gotta sleep. So. Only because I have church in the morning. You guys all know. Saturdays, they have to end at 1 because I have church, but I might be able to do it longer tomorrow. I posted a photo of the pink in the general chat. I appreciate you, boo. I appreciate that because I can't freaking say that. But also, that also reminds me another thing where people are like, they'll be like, oh, you're from this state. Do you know this city? I don't know any of the cities. I'm sorry, I'm still on this. I don't know any of the cities. Like, I know only the big cities. Yeah, I won. I only know the big cities in Texas. Like, I know that there's, like, San Antonio, because that's where I was born. I know there's Houston. There's Dallas. There's Fort Worth. There's Amarillo, because that is where my biological father was from. And that's, like, all I know about Texas. So, but if you ask me what are cities in Maine, I'm like, okay, we got Portland, we got Augusta, we got Bangor, we got Skowhegan, we got like a million different places that I could say. There's China, Maine. Do you guys know there's a China, Maine? There's also like a lake called Moosehead Lake. There's Pushaw Lake. I like Pushaw Lake. The lobster hands. Thank you. It's funny because I have to like look at the actual chat for me to see, because my bot only shows me the link, so I have to look at the actual chat to like see what the names you guys put for things. But I appreciate you guys. I appreciate you very, very much. There's like state dogs and domestic animals and drinks and such. Each state has like everything. Oh, okay. There's a China, Michigan too. Oh, really? Oh, there's Bangor. Bangor is there too. Gosh, there's so many places that I know. You can talk to me about like I got a plushie. Becca, I got a plushie. I got a fish plushie. So it wasn't for naught today. We did get a plushie. I had to pick up groceries. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's okay. But yeah, I know so many things about Maine. Don't know anything about Texas. So I am not a Texan. Not a Texan is my... I was going to say, I do know more about like Korea now too. Because like Korea has a lot of like, since Korea's so small, they don't have like states or anything. So they have like the Korea country thing. And so like my dog is half the country's dog. So the Jindo are the dogs in Korea, and they're considered the Korean traditional dog. And so if you have a full-bred Jindo dog, you actually can't leave the country with them, because there's like a law against you taking them out of the country, which I think is really interesting. But like they have like, you'll be like, oh, this is like the Korean traditional this, and this is the Korean traditional that. And so like Korea's very has a lot of like pride in, they're very patriotic. And so like everything is like, oh, this is like the Korean traditional blah, blah, blah. So, But yeah, my dog is half Jindo. So he's half Korean traditional dog. Turns out square dancing is a state dance in Washington, and our tree is the Western elm. I'm a Washingtonite, is that how I say it? But learned about Michigan as a kid. I skipped state history in middle school and high school. I don't know where I learned about my history, I just did. Wisconsin dog is the American Water Spaniel. Interesting. What is Maine's dog? Does Maine has to have a dog. Can someone, hold on, no, I could, can someone Google it for me? Because I'm gonna get super distracted trying to Google it because I'm too tired. What is Maine? The polka is Wisconsin's dance? I just woke up with wisdom. I was gonna say, look at all the things we're learning. We're sitting here talking about, we went from pets to like all the state stuff. I'm sorry for anyone who doesn't live in the US. I know this is really boring, but if you don't live in the US, tell us what your country's like things are. Google what? The dog of Maine. The Maine dog. Maine doesn't have a state dog? Oh, bull! It should be like the moose or something. Our state dog is the moose, and you better not hit them with your car. They have a cat. Wait, what? We have a state. Oh, is it the Maine Coon cat? They're from Maine. It's literally in their title. So I could see the Maine Coon. That's what I thought. I was gonna say like they're from Maine, so that makes sense. Have you guys seen like a full-grown Maine Coon cat though? Those cats are massive. Labrador Retriever, according to Wiki for Maine. I could also see that because everyone and their brother had a Labrador when I was growing up. I definitely could see Labrador Retriever being one of them. I used to have one. He was the rut of the litter and he only got to 17 pounds. I want a Maine Coon. I want a Maine Coon so bad. I want a big cat so bad. Both of my cats ended up being like super freaking tiny cats. And everyone who comes to my house, they always comment on how small my cats are, especially 11. 11 is a super, super tiny kitty. She still looks, 11, the way that I explain how big 11 is, she's basically like the size in between like an adult cat and a kitten. You know that weird teenage size cat? That's 11 size. She's a little bit bigger than that. I have a full-grown Maine Coon. He's giant and very mean to me for no reason. Yeah, cat's got some personalities. Where is 11? I want to show you guys 11 because she like never comes on stream. Let me see if I can grab her. Hold on. I'm gonna go really fast. I'll be right back. I'm so sorry. This is 11. She's itty bitty. Look how tiny this cat is. Isn't she just like the tiniest little thing? She's so small, and I'm a small person too, okay? I'm a very small person. I'm so sorry. She just woke up. And just woke up. I totally did not wake her. I did not wake her up. That's not what happened. But yeah, no, come back. No, she's done. That's 11. She's so small. And Torty, she's like the size of a cat that's like 1 year old. No, okay, hold on. I gotta, hold on. Opa. Well, he's gonna grab her so that I can, hey, Roboyo, there's an effort that makes, oh wait, hold on. Okay, hold on, I'm just gonna, okay. She's tortoise, but like, okay, she's not like here, but on the back she is. It's really weird. She is super tiny. I'm so sorry, 11. I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. She hates me. Up again. Yeah, she's super, super tiny. She's super tiny. But like, she's got like the calico on her stomach, but then the tortoise shell pattern on her back. So she's just like, she's a weird combo. She's a weird combo. That would torture me with allergies though. I was allergic to cats because of her. In reality, she rubbed on the other things and rubbed on me and gave me the hives. Oh, okay, okay. Come on, Lemon, there's so many viewers. You're gonna be famous. She is really tiny. She is super tiny, but I love her. I love her to death. She's the smallest. Give me a second, and when I finish running around trying to catch chappas, I'll grab 7 so you can see how big he is too. Because he's not much, he's bigger than her, definitely, but he's not much bigger. He is definitely not much bigger. Hi, Gower. Didn't you love the outfit? Thank you. Thank you for the follow. How did you get it? The outfit that my character is wearing right now, this was actually an outfit that I had to purchase, but it was worth it. It was definitely worth it. You had to buy it with real money. So, it's the Chappa one. You should still be able to buy it. I don't think they'd go out of... They don't stop selling them. I don't think. Ow, dang. Thought that was mine. But yeah, so 11's like really, really tiny. And so I always wanted a big cat, like a Maine Coon cat. And then when I first got 11, like she was tiny when I first got her, but she was a kitten. And I was like, oh my God, she's a street cat. In the area that I lived in, a lot of the street cats were like really, really big and massive. And I'm like, oh my gosh, she's gonna be a really big cat. I'm so excited. And then I ended up with 11, and you guys saw how tiny she was. She's so itty bitty. And I was just like, I was so convinced that she was gonna be a massive cat, and then she wasn't. 7 is only a little bit bigger than her. So like, I really have just tiny cats. My cats are just super tiny. So I'm okay with it. No. Well, no way of getting another one. Gosh darn it. Okay. So I got that. Do I have enough for a snake? I do have enough for... Nope, wrong place. I have enough for a snake. Buy a snake. Okay. Now, go hot pot really fast. Go hot pot really fast. This is in progress. Hot pot really fast. Okay. While I wait for the hot pot, let me go grab 7. Let me go grab 7. Hold on. This is 7. He is much.
This right
he
here
is bigger.
Is my favorite thing.
You can kind of
ever.
see.
In the history of
He's
forever,
a little bit bigger.
I think about this
Look at
every
the camera,
day.
baby
I think
boy.
about this all night long. I stay
this
awake,
is my beautiful kitty
not
7.
sleeping, because I'm thinking about
He's a
this.
wonderful cat. He's very pretty. He's very annoying and snuggly. But hold on. Oh. Okay. He's heavy. He's a big boy, but he's big in the sense that he's like kind of chunky, but oh, he's gone. Oh, well, usually he stays back there, but he's totally gone. He's like, he's so not bothered. He's a little bothered. They both don't like to be held, but he withstands it longer than 11 does. 11 only withstood it that long because she was just waking up, and 7's upset. He's crying. Oh, your mom's allergic? That's literally Juju. Juju loves cats, but, very allergic to them, unfortunately. But yeah, so 7, lengthwise, he is long, but he's still not as big as, like, big cats. So, I really wanted, like, a big, like, Maine Coon type of cat, but I got these two, and I don't mind. I love my cats. They're annoying, but I love them so. I love them so. They are just, gosh. I don't think I could live without my cats. I love them. Nature's perfect hunters, yet we keep picking them up and giving them head kisses. I almost did, Droll. I literally almost did, and then I'm like, wait a minute. I can't kiss his head. I have lipstick on, and he's a white cat. I've done it before, and he had like a kissy lip mark on him for a really, really long time because of his white fur. And I like tried to scrub it off of him and it wouldn't come off. I felt so bad. I felt so bad. With 11, it's not a big deal, but 7 is like very, very white. Mine could stand on his paw. Oh, crap. Okay. Hold on. Well, that was it. All she wrote. All right. Mine could stand on his hind legs and put his front paws up on my hips. I'm 5'8". You're 5'8" and he could do that? That's a big cat. I think technically my cat could probably 7 could probably do it, but 7 is I'm short. So 11 was like, who kisses you? Are you cheating? Oh, I do love my pets very, very much. 11 is just like, she is just so freaking tiny. She's so tiny. And then if I can get Gyower to stand up, I will show you Gyower in a second. I'm gonna head to my home. I'm gonna drop off my snake, and then we're gonna have to call it for today. I got a plushie, and I think one other person also got a plushie. So it wasn't a failure today. Today wasn't a failure. And next week there won't be Maji Market, so then we'll spend the whole time hunting. And we don't have to stop for anything. So, gotta head out. Have a good day, Becky in chat. Thank you so much, my son. I hope you have a wonderful day and live your best life. And I appreciate you for being here. We're gonna be ending soon anyway, so don't worry. It's just Pokemon cards. That's all you're gonna miss. It's just the Pokemon cards. So live your best life, boo. Have a wonderful rest of your day. I wish that I could pick up Gyower, by the way. I would pick him up. He doesn't like to be picked up. He is definitely like, I'm a big dog and I don't like to be manhandled. So, but he's also not super big. When we switch the screen over to the just chatting screen, you'll be able to see him a little bit better. I will try to get him walk on stream. He is currently laying down next to me. He's listening to me because he hears me saying his name over and over again. But he is literally right off a stream. Like the camera just barely doesn't catch him. So, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate you, boo. But Gyower is also, he's just such, all my pets are great. And it's been a while since I've like shown you guys my pets too. So it was nice that 11 was asleep, so she tolerated it a little bit better. I feel bad for waking her up, but it's okay. They wake me up all the time. Especially yesterday when she vomited off the top of the cat tower. She deserved that. And then 7, he woke me up this morning. So if anything, it's payback. It's payback. I'm mature. Ooh, a makeshift table end. What the heck? Oh my god. Lade should be so angry. And another makeshift table? They should be really angry. Oh, it's a door. Oh, that's kind of cute. Just added my latest knitting scarf to the post in the general chat. Oh, I love it. Look, you have glowing. I do have glowing flowers. And I got seeds and I can plant more. Bam. See, I remember to do things. Yay. I'm gonna plant so many of them. You have no idea. Okay, let me go put this snake. I don't know how many more snakes I need. Can we walk through the snakes? Will the door shut with the snakes? Hold on. Yes, it can. Okay. So you can walk in. Hold on. Will the door shut? When we walk in, I'll be like, oh my gosh, look at all the snakes. And oh, I'm so in love with these snakes. I just need a couple more and then I'll be satisfied. I want to put one snake here and then like 2 more to come out the door. So I need like 3 more snakes and then I'll be satisfied with my snake trail. You finished the scarf at 2 a.m. when you couldn't sleep? Valid. I should. When I can't sleep, I read a book and then I get sucked into the book and then I really can't sleep. So let me sell all of these. No, I can sell them all because you guys said that these ones aren't for the bundles. So I'll sell all of those. All right. Is Storm here? No, Storm's not here. Sorry, I'm in a party with Storm. JK. Did you get enough of the lunar flowers? This one? Is this what we're talking about? I have one. I have one. Wait, do they... Do they not light up unless it's nighttime? Do they close? Wait, are they closing? Wait, do they close during the day? Wait a minute. Oh, it's okay. This one's giving me seeds. So I have one here and this second one is growing now. So I have them. Wait, do they close when it's not nighttime? Is that what's currently happening? Because they're not bright anymore. And it looks like they're closing. Okay, and I just want to make sure. Thank you so much, Storm. I really appreciate that. I really, really do. I do have them. I did plant them. I was not... They glow at night? Oh my god, that is so cool. I didn't realize that they just glow at nighttime. I was really disappointed because I'm like, oh, they're just purple. They glow at night. They don't close though. Oh, okay. I thought they were closing. I'm like, wait a minute. Okay. I guess that was just me. That was just me. All right. So, Booze, this is gonna be it for today. But I'm gonna see if I can get Gyawa on stream. Hold on one second. Let me see. I don't know if he will or not, but we can try. Hold on. He lifted his head up, he looked at me, and instantly put it back down. So he will not be joining us on stream today, unfortunately. And sometimes the ones I have along the front entrance will glow during the day too. I'm not sure. Oh, okay, that's interesting. But no, he just like he lifted his head. He's like, nah, and then he put his head right back down. I could grab one of my cameras and turn it to him, but then I'll have to go and readjust the camera later, and I'm really particular and anal about it, so he's not gonna be on stream today. I'm so sorry about that. But maybe tomorrow we can convince him. Who knows? But my Booze is, as you can see, we needed only 3 of the subs to be able to open up Pokemon cards, so we can open up a deck of Pokemon cards. If we get 5 more follows, we can open up another deck, or if we get 4 more subs, we can open up another one, because it's every 10 subs on the channel will give us a deck of Pokemon cards, but it's also every 10 follows will do the same. So, we're gonna open my addiction, because I'm addicted to this deck. I know that I have other decks. I should open the other decks. Have I opened the other decks? I have not. I like this deck. So we're going to open up the 151, and then we're going to go raid out to some amazing person. So if you guys are here looking to chill in someone else's chat, we'll be going over to someone else really soon. We're just going to open up some Pokemon cards before we do that. So let me get the camera going. Hopefully I won't zoom into my face. And my 4th plot. I have a 2nd plot now. I didn't tell you guys. I have a 2nd plot now. I just haven't actually shown it to you guys. It has nothing on it. It's not like there's anything to show. It literally has nothing on it. So, but I think I'm gonna put all my plushies on there to like keep them organized. All right, ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't think I have this card. I don't think I have this card, guys. I think this is a new card. Focus on the card, please. Focus on the card, please. Focus on the card, please. You're gonna make me force you. You're gonna make me force you to focus on the card. Okay. And 5? Is this 5? Okay. No. 6. This is 7. I do have the reverse holo of this one already. And the last one is... we got Moltres yesterday. That's okay. We got one card that I don't have. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So we did get a new card, which is great because you know your girl likes new cards. I like to have new cards in my deck, but I do want all the reverse holos now too. So I'm slowly gaining all my reverse holos. But that is going to do it for me today because I do have to go to church tomorrow, so I have to end stream sooner than later, unfortunately. And I do apologize for that for all the people who like to hang out, and especially for everyone who wanted to go fishing. I'm sorry I'm sorry, but we'll go fishing. We'll go fishing. If anything, I think next week we're gonna try to get the Mujin. The Mujin, I think they're the wolfy ones, right? We're gonna try to get those boos. We're gonna try to get those boos next week, and then maybe Sernux. We might try Sernux again. So don't be sorry. I know, but I like. Okay. Booze. We are going. I have a Twan who used to go by the name Jackie K Plays. She has changed her names to just Jackie K. She is currently playing Disney Dreamlight Valley, and it's been a hot minute since I've raided out to her, and we don't have any drops today, so I think that is who I'm gonna raid out to today. Just because it's been so long since I've rated her, and she deserves all the love. She is super amazing at Disney Dreamlight Valley, and I know you guys are gonna love her because I love her. So before I do that, here are a bunch of links if you guys are interested, okay? I will be live tomorrow. Yes, we will be live tomorrow. Tomorrow I will be talking to all the NPCs, and if you guys want to do like hunting or something together, we can do that tomorrow too. You guys can pick, but my big goal for tomorrow is talking to all the NPCs and then getting all of their gifts. I want to gift every single one of them tomorrow if I can. And then while I'm doing that, we can do Maji Market and hunting or something. So thank you guys again so much for hanging out with me today. I will be live tomorrow, same time, same place. And we'll be doing some fun things at Palia. I appreciate all of you guys, all of the subs, all of the follows, all of the biddies, the hype train we had today, everybody, the raid we got today as well. My beautiful beekeepers, the mods that keep the world going round. I appreciate everyone, the lurkers, the followers who are here now, the viewers, and my subs that are also here. I appreciate every single last one of you guys. You guys are just amazing. If you are a sub, this is your raid message, and if you are a follower, this is your raid message. I appreciate you guys so very much. I love you guys. I hope that you all have a wonderful night, evening, day, morning. Wherever you are, I hope it is fantastic, and I will see you guys in the next stream tomorrow, same time, same place. All right, everyone, have a good night. Goodbye. Happy time zone. Goodbye, everyone.